วัสดีค่ะโนอี้ค่ะหรือว่า Evote โนอี้หนูรู้สึกเป็นเกียรติมากๆเลยที่ได้เป็น Thailand Ambassador ของ Top Can 2020 วันนี้เนยจะมาแนะนำ Top Can 2020 ซึ่ง Top Can 2020 ก็คือการจัดการแข่งขันเกม e-sport ที่ยิ่งใหญ่และสุดพิเศษที่สุดใน Southeast Asia ของปี 2020 นี้ ซึ่ง Top Can 2020 เนี่ยเขามีการจัดการแข่งขันเกมมากมายหลายเกมเลยเพื่อนๆคนไหนที่สนใจก็เข้าไปดูรายละเอียดตรงลิงก์นี้ได้เลยเดี๋ยวเนยจะขึ้นลิงก์ไว้ให้นะคะส่วนตัวเนยชอบเล่นมาเวลทอมแอนด์เจอรี่เพราะว่าแบบสนุกมากเลยเพลินเล่นได้ทั้งวันเลยค่ะซึ่งไม่ต้องสงสัยเลยนะว่าทำไมเนยถึงเล่นหลายเกมนะคะเพราะว่าส่วนตัวเนยเป็นสตรีมเมอร์เนยต้องค้นหาแพชชั่นจากการเล่นเกมซึ่งแพชชั่นของหนูก็คือการทำให้คนดูมีความสุขยิ่งหนูเห็นคนดูที่ดูหนูมีความสุขยิ่งทำให้หนูมีแรงผลักดันในการทำสิ่งนั้นต่อไปให้มันดีขึ้นเรื่อยๆค่ะและสุดท้ายนี้อยากจะชวนทุกคนไปชมการแข่งขันที่จะเริ่มขึ้นในวันที่ 25 กันยายนนี้เป็นต้นไปได้ที่ Top Can 2020 Official Channel และอย่าลืมกดไลค์กดติดตามเป็นกำลังใจให้เนยด้วยนะคะเนยอยากให้ทุกคนมีความสุขและสนุกไปกับการแข่งขันนี้ This is passion
Xin chào tất cả các bạn, mình xin tự giới thiệu mình là Đơ Ca Khỉ. Tên thật của mình là Phạm Hoàng Lộc. Hiện tại mình đang là streamer tự do trên Facebook Gaming Việt Nam. Hôm nay mình rất vinh dự được thông báo mình sẽ trở thành đại sứ khu vực Việt Nam của giải đấu Top Can 2020. Giải đấu có thể coi là lớn nhất khu vực Đông Nam Á dành cho các tựa game mobile nói chung và eSports nói riêng, được tổ chức bởi hãng game NetE. Top Can là giải đấu quy tụ rất nhiều bộ môn nổi tiếng trong khu vực Đông Nam Á, chẳng hạn như là Marvel, Super Alien, Dota 2, Tom và Jerry, Chase, Tekken 7 và đặc biệt là tựa game đã được phát hành ở Việt Nam là Rule of Survival. Giải đấu có quy mô toàn Đông Nam Á và là giải đấu eSports tổ hợp lớn nhất khu vực. Với tư cách là đại sứ khu vực Việt Nam của giải đấu Top Can thì DK Khỉ cảm thấy vô cùng tự hào khi lần đầu tiên Khỉ được thấy mình được sống với niềm đam mê game của mình và niềm đam mê này được công nhận bởi cộng đồng quốc tế. Với slogan This is passion, thổ bùn đam mê, giải đấu Top Can là nơi để các bạn có niềm đam mê giống Đơ Ca Khỉ được theo dõi sự phát triển của ngành game quốc tế như thế nào. Giải đấu sẽ được tổ chức vào ngày 25 tháng 9 sắp tới và chúng ta có thể theo dõi trên cả fanpage Facebook lẫn kênh YouTube. Hãy truy cập fanpage Top Can 2020 và kênh YouTube Top Can Esports để theo dõi Đơ Ca Khỉ và giải đấu nhé. This is passion, thổi buồn đam mê. Các bạn hãy cùng Đơ Ca Khỉ chinh phục giải đấu Top Can 2020 nhé.
Hi everyone, I'm Shir Tolentino Barnacha, also known as Cherizawa, and it is my great honor to be the Philippine Ambassadress of Toplands 2020. Toplands 2020 is the biggest premier Southeast Asian multi-game esports tournament of 2020. Toplands 2020 will allow players from all over Southeast Asia to show their passion for video games. Rules of Survival will be a returning title, continuing the firefight between the best teams in the region from last year. Joining it are the newcomers Dota 2 for PC, Tekken 7 for PC, and Marvel Super War for mobile. Completing the list is Tom and Jerry Chase, also for mobile, with its Toplands appearance being its first esports event in Southeast Asia. Toplands 2020 will fuel the passion of countless gamers around the world with the total prize pool of $85,000 US. I am a gamer, creator, and Facebook streamer. I've been playing video games growing up, but never in my wildest dreams that I imagined doing it for a living. I officially started streaming over a year ago when Amplify gave me the opportunity. Since then, I have expanded not only the games I'm playing but also my community, and the most important thing is that I find passion in playing games. I mainly stream mobile games and I occasionally play computer games. As for me, passion is doing something without you even knowing it. It's like a part of you is missing if you're not doing that particular thing, which in my case is playing games and interacting with the people I met online, which are now my friends. Taplands 2020 tournament will begin on September 25 and we can watch through Taplands 2020's official channel. Their official Facebook page is facebook.com/taplandsofficial and their official YouTube channel is youtube.com/taplandsesports. Let's follow the game together and say this is passion!
Halo semua, perkenalkan saya Vanji Eko Gevani, dikenal sebagai polisi ganteng gamer. Sebuah kebanggaan bagi saya menjadi ambasador di Top Clans 2020 untuk Indonesia. Ini adalah turnamen e-sport multigame paling besar ya di Asia Tenggara di tahun 2020. Menurut saya, passion itu adalah menjadi lebih gigih, berani, dan pantang menyerah. 2020 ini adalah tahun yang sulit karena COVID-19, banyak orang yang kehilangan nyawanya, kehilangan harapan, kehilangan keyakinan untuk masa depan. Tetapi kita tidak boleh menyerah, tetaplah menjaga jarak, menjaga kesehatan, memakai masker, dan percayalah pada harapan. Turnamen ini akan dimulai tanggal 25 September 2020 dan kalian semua bisa menonton melalui channel-channel official dari Top Clans 2020. Ada Facebook, ada YouTube, dan juga ada Twitch. Mari kita ikuti acara ini bersama-sama dan ucapkan slogannya dengan semangat, "This is passion." Jadi buat teman-teman semua jangan lupa like video Papol dan dukung terus Papol. Terima kasih.
Hi everyone, I'm Shir Tolentino Barnacha, also known as Cherizawa, and it is my great honor to be the Philippine Ambassadress of Taplands 2020. Taplands 2020 is the biggest premier Southeast Asian multi-game esports tournament of 2020. Taplands 2020 will allow players from all over Southeast Asia to show their passion for video games. Rules of Survival will be a returning title, continuing the firefight between the best teams in the region from last year. Joining it are the newcomers Dota 2 for PC, Tekken 7 for PC, and Marvel Super War for mobile. Completing the list is Tom and Jerry Chase, also for mobile, with its Taplands appearance being its first esports event in Southeast Asia. Taplands 2020 will fuel the passion of countless gamers around the world with the total prize pool of $85,000. I am a gamer, creator, and Facebook streamer. I've been playing video games growing up, but never in my wildest dreams that I imagined doing it for a living. I officially started streaming over a year ago when Amplify gave me the opportunity. Since then, I have expanded not only the games I'm playing but also my community, and the most important thing is that I find passion in playing games. I mainly stream mobile games and I occasionally play computer games. As for me, passion is doing something without you even knowing it. It's like a part of you is missing if you're not doing that particular thing, which in my case is playing games and interacting with the people I met online, which are now my friends. Taplands 2020 tournament will begin on September 25 and we can watch through Taplands 2020's official channel. Their official Facebook page is facebook.com/taplandsofficial and their official YouTube channel is youtube.com/taplandsesports. Let's follow the game together and say this is passion!
It's me, your Ate Nikki, from facebook.com/playwithnikki. I am a gamer, a streamer, a shoutcaster, and a host.
Everyone, I'm Shir Tolentino Barnacha, also known as Cherizawa, and it is my great honor to be the Philippine Ambassadress of Taplands 2020.
Hey guys, Azra here, and if you guys don't know who I am a professional shoutcaster, esports commentator, content creator, and streamer residing in the Philippines.
Hai, salam semua. Saya Master Kokan. Saya berasa amat bangga kerana dapat menjadi duta Malaysia untuk Top Clan 2020.
Hello everyone, I'm Rosdak ASG, also known as Madam Mayora. I'm the team manager of Team Rosdak.
Halo semua, perkenalkan saya Vanji Eko Giovanni, dikenal sebagai polisi ganteng gamer.
สวัสดีค่ะโนอี้ค่ะ หรือว่า Evote โนอี้หนูรู้สึกเป็นเกียรติมากๆเลยที่ได้เป็น Thailand Ambassador ของ Top Can 2020
Hi, my name is Holler. I'm a caster, streamer, content creator, and you can find most of my work online at Holler TV.
Hi everyone, my name is Bobby and I'm here at NetEase Games. I'm one of the community managers for Rules of Survival and Top Clans Esports.
Hi everyone, my name is Arthur. I'm a caster, analyst, coach, and streamer from Malaysia for the game Dota 2.
Hello everyone, I am Nam, Catcaster. I am shoutcaster of many games from Thailand.
Hi everyone, I'm Clyde Lewis, player of Savage Gaming and player of one of the most trending games in PH, which is ROS.
Hey everyone, I'm Pat, the marketing manager of Top Clans from NetEase Games. I'm from the Philippines and this is my home office.
It's really sad that the COVID-19 pandemic has affected each and everyone, especially the esports scene, including me as a gamer, a shoutcaster, and a streamer. It has definitely affected me in a lot of ways. Gigs has been cancelled, LAN tournaments has been cancelled.
The pandemic affected us in a way that some of our players were not able to practice and play because they don't have their own computer. And we're usually present and cheering for our teammates in person at events like this, but now we're not able to do that because of the pandemic.
So this pandemic has definitely hit everybody hard, even those, working in the esports or gaming industry. People might think that, we all do our job at home, and some of the time we do, but some of the time we also do those big events, live events.
The epidemic affected us in the ways that we can practice together because one of my teammates doesn't have own computer. But we still practicing and teaching him our new strategy during ECQ.
I think passion is defined by how much time you spend in the 24 hours of your day doing something that you love and enjoy.
Passion for me is still doing what you love even though it was really hard for you. Passion is what drives me to prove everyone else wrong. Gaming is my passion.
Passion for me and for my team is what pushes us to grind harder and what motivates us to push us to our limits. Gaming should not be all about competition, gaming should be about passion.
I hope that Top Clans 2020 will bring out the best in every team that join the tournament. And thank you as well for the opportunity for us to play in your tournament.
My expectation in Top Clans 2020 is a successful tournament, and I know that we will get a champion and show to all people that our play is remarkable.
I hope that Top Clans 2020 will differ and fun like last year, Top Clans Arena. We have been waiting for this, and I cannot wait to see the result.
Top Clans returns this year to become the platform for gaming entertainment and to give an opportunity for competitive gamers to showcase their talents and be rewarded. So I hope you guys enjoy it.
This is passion.
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 It is passion.
This 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 is passion.
Halo semua, Perkenalkan, saya Vanji Eko Giovanni, dikenal sebagai polisi ganteng gamer. Sebuah kebanggaan bagi saya menjadi ambasador di Top Clans 2020 untuk Indonesia. Ini adalah turnamen e-sport multi-game paling besar ya di Asia Tenggara di tahun 2020. Menurut saya, passion itu adalah menjadi lebih gigih, berani, dan pantang menyerah. 2020 ini adalah tahun yang sulit karena COVID-19. Banyak orang yang kehilangan nyawanya, kehilangan harapan, kehilangan keyakinan untuk masa depan. Tetapi kita tidak boleh menyerah. Tetaplah menjaga jarak, menjaga kesehatan, memakai masker, dan percayalah pada harapan. Turnamen ini akan dimulai tanggal 25 September 2020 dan kalian semua bisa menonton melalui channel-channel official dari Top Clans 2020. Ada Facebook, ada YouTube, dan juga ada Twitch. Mari kita ikuti acara ini bersama-sama dan ucapkan slogannya dengan semangat, "This is passion." Jadi buat teman-teman semua, jangan lupa like video Papol dan dukung terus Papol. Terima kasih.
Hai, salam semua. Saya Master Kokan. Saya berasa amat bangga kerana dapat menjadi duta Malaysia untuk Top Clan 2020. Iaitu acara terbesar untuk pertandingan SEA Multi Games Esport 2020. Top Clan akan mengadakan tournament terbesar mereka dengan hadiah yang terkumpul cukup lumayan bernilai $85,000 USD. Saya adalah seorang content creator dan juga saya seorang streamer. Perkara yang paling penting bagi saya adalah saya mendapatkan semangat dan juga kepuasan ketika bermain game. Bagi saya, kepuasan itu adalah apabila ketika saya bermain game. Jika saya bermain game, saya berpeluang dapat berkenalan dengan kawan-kawan baru. Dan perkara yang paling penting sekali adalah saya dapat menjadi ahli gaming community di dunia ini. Itulah dia kepuasan kita. Pertandingan ini akan bermula pada 25 September ini. Dan kita boleh menyaksikan secara live di saluran rasmi Top Clan 2020, Facebook, YouTube dan juga Twitch. Marilah bersama-sama mengikuti permainan dan juga perlawanan ini. Dan tidak lupa untuk melaungkan slogan, "This is passion!" Peace!
Hi everyone, I'm Shir Tolentino Barnacha, also known as Cherizawa, and it is my great honor to be the Philippine Ambassadress of Taplands 2020. Taplands 2020 is the biggest premier Southeast Asian multi-game esports tournament of 2020. Taplands 2020 will allow players from all over Southeast Asia to show their passion for video games. Rules of Survival will be a returning title, continuing the firefight between the best teams in the region from last year. Joining it are the newcomers Dota 2 for PC, Tekken 7 for PC, and Marvel Super War for mobile. Completing the list is Tom and Jerry Chase, also for mobile, with its Taplands appearance being its first esports event in Southeast Asia. Taplands 2020 will fuel the passion of countless gamers around the world with the total prize pool of $85,000 US. I am a gamer, creator, and Facebook streamer. I've been playing video games growing up, but never in my wildest dreams that I imagined doing it for a living. I officially started streaming over a year ago when Amplify gave me the opportunity. Since then, I have expanded not only the games I'm playing but also my community, and the most important thing is that I find passion in playing games. I mainly stream mobile games and I occasionally play computer games. As for me, passion is doing something without you even knowing it. It's like a part of you is missing if you're not doing that particular thing, which in my case is playing games and interacting with the people I met online, which are now my friends. Taplands 2020 tournament will begin on September 25 and we can watch through Taplands 2020's official channel. Their official Facebook page is facebook.com/taplandsofficial and their official YouTube channel is youtube.com/taplandsesports. Let's follow the game together and say this is passion!
สวัสดีค่ะโนอี้ค่ะ หรือว่า Evote โนอี้หนูรู้สึกเป็นเกียรติมากๆเลยที่ได้เป็น Thailand Ambassador ของ Top Can 2020 วันนี้เนยจะมาแนะนำ Top Can 2020 ซึ่ง Top Can 2020 ก็คือการจัดการแข่งขันเกม e-sport ที่ยิ่งใหญ่และสุดพิเศษที่สุดใน Southeast Asia ของปี 2020 นี้ ซึ่ง Top Can 2020 เนี่ยเขามีการจัดการแข่งขันเกมมากมายหลายเกมเลยเพื่อนๆคนไหนที่สนใจก็เข้าไปดูรายละเอียดตรงลิงก์นี้ได้เลยเดี๋ยวเนยจะขึ้นลิงก์ไว้ให้นะคะส่วนตัวเนยชอบเล่นมาเวลทอมแอนด์เจอรี่เพราะว่าแบบสนุกมากเลยเพลินเล่นได้ทั้งวันเลยค่ะซึ่งไม่ต้องสงสัยเลยนะว่าทำไมเนยถึงเล่นหลายเกมนะคะเพราะว่าส่วนตัวเนยเป็นสตรีมเมอร์เนยต้องค้นหาแพชชั่นจากการเล่นเกมซึ่งแพชชั่นของหนูก็คือการทำให้คนดูมีความสุขยิ่งหนูเห็นคนดูที่ดูหนูมีความสุขยิ่งทำให้หนูมีแรงผลักดันในการทำสิ่งนั้นต่อไปให้มันดีขึ้นเรื่อยๆค่ะและสุดท้ายนี้อยากจะชวนทุกคนไปชมการแข่งขันที่จะเริ่มขึ้นในวันที่ 25 กันยายนนี้เป็นต้นไปได้ที่ Top Can 2020 Official Channel และอย่าลืมกดไลค์กดติดตามเป็นกำลังใจให้เนยด้วยนะคะเนยอยากให้ทุกคนมีความสุขและสนุกไปกับการแข่งขันนี้ This is passion
Xin chào tất cả các bạn, mình xin tự giới thiệu mình là Đơ Ca Khỉ, tên thật của mình là Phạm Hoàng Lộc. Hiện tại mình đang là streamer tự do trên Facebook Gaming Việt Nam. Hôm nay mình rất vinh dự được thông báo mình sẽ trở thành đại sứ khu vực Việt Nam của giải đấu Top Clan 2020. Giải đấu có thể coi là lớn nhất khu vực Đông Nam Á dành cho các tựa game mobile nói chung và esports nói riêng, được tổ chức bởi hãng game NetEase. Top Clan là giải đấu quy tụ rất nhiều bộ môn nổi tiếng trong khu vực Đông Nam Á, chẳng hạn như là Marvel, Super Alien, Dota 2, Tom và Jerry, Chase, Tekken 7 và đặc biệt là tựa game đã được phát hành ở Việt Nam là Rule of Survival. Giải đấu có quy mô toàn Đông Nam Á và là giải đấu esports tổ hợp lớn nhất khu vực. Với tư cách là đại sứ khu vực Việt Nam của giải đấu Top Clan thì DK Khỉ cảm thấy vô cùng tự hào khi lần đầu tiên Khỉ được thấy mình được sống với niềm đam mê game của mình và niềm đam mê này được công nhận bởi cộng đồng quốc tế. Với slogan This is passion, thấu bùn đam mê, giải đấu Top Clan là nơi để các bạn có niềm đam mê giống Đơ Ca Khỉ được theo dõi sự phát triển của ngành game quốc tế như thế nào. Giải đấu sẽ được tổ chức vào ngày 25 tháng 9 sắp tới và chúng ta có thể theo dõi trên cả fanpage Facebook lẫn kênh YouTube. Hãy truy cập fanpage Top Clan 2020 và kênh YouTube Top Clan Esports để theo dõi Đơ Ca Khỉ và giải đấu nhé. This is passion, thổi buồn đam mê. Các bạn hãy cùng Đơ Ca Khỉ chinh phục giải đấu Top Clan 2020 nhé.
Hi everyone! It's me, your Ate Nikki from facebook.com/playwithnikki. I am a gamer, a streamer, a shoutcaster, and a host.
Everyone, I'm Shir Tolentino Barnacha, also known as Cherizawa, and it is my great honor to be the Philippine Ambassadress of Taplands 2020.
Hey guys, Asa right here, and if you guys don't know who I am a professional shoutcaster, esports commentator, content creator, and streamer residing in the Philippines.
Hai, salam semua. Saya Master Kokan. Saya berasa amat bangga kerana dapat menjadi duta Malaysia untuk Top Clan 2020.
Hello everyone, I'm Rasdak ASG, also known as Madam Mayora. I'm the team manager of Team Rasdak.
Halo semua, Perkenalkan, saya Vanji Eko Giovanni, dikenal sebagai polisi ganteng gamer.
สวัสดีค่ะโนอี้ค่ะหรือว่า Evote โนอี้หนูรู้สึกเป็นเกียรติมากๆเลยที่ได้เป็น Thailand Ambassador ของ Top Can 2020
Hi, my name is Holler. I'm a caster, streamer, content creator, and you can find most of my work online at Holler TV.
Hi everyone, my name is Bobby and I'm here at NetEase Games. I'm one of the community managers for Rules of Survival and Top Clans Esports.
Hi everyone, my name is Arthur. I'm a caster, analyst, coach, and streamer from Malaysia for the game Dota 2.
Hello everyone, I am Nam, cat caster. I am child caster of many games from Thailand.
Hi everyone, I'm Clyde Lewis, player of Savage Gaming and player of one of the most trending games in PH, which is Lost.
Hey everyone, I'm Pat, the marketing manager of Top Plans from NetEase Games. I'm from the Philippines and this is my home office.
It's really sad that the COVID-19 pandemic has affected each and everyone, especially the esports scene, including me as a gamer, a shoutcaster, and a streamer. It has definitely affected me in a lot of ways. Gigs has been cancelled, LAN tournaments has been cancelled.
The pandemic affected us in a way that some of our players were not able to practice and play because they don't have their own computer. And we're usually present and cheering for our teammates in person at events like this, but now we're not able to do that because of the pandemic.
So this pandemic has definitely hit everybody hard, even those, working in the esports or gaming industry. People might think that, we all do our job at home, and some of the time we do, but some of the time we also do those big events, live events.
The epidemic affected us in the ways that we can practice together because one of my teammates doesn't have own computer. But we still practicing and teaching him our new strategy during ECQ.
I think passion is defined by how much time you spend in the 24 hours of your day doing something that you love and enjoy.
Passion for me is still doing what you love even though it was really hard for you. Passion is what drives me to prove everyone else wrong. Gaming is my passion.
Passion for me and for my team is what pushes us to grind harder and what motivates us to push us to our limits. Gaming should not be all about competition, gaming should be about passion.
I hope that Top Clans 2020 will bring out the best in every team that join the tournament. And thank you as well for the opportunity for us to play in your tournament.
My expectation in Top Clans 2020 is a successful tournament, and I know that we will get a champion and show to all people that our play is remarkable.
I hope that Top Clans 2020 will be fair and fun like last year, Top Clans Arena. We have been waiting for this and I cannot wait to see the result.
Top Plans returns this year to become the platform for gaming entertainment and to give an opportunity for competitive gamers to showcase their talents and be rewarded. So I hope you guys enjoy it.
This is passion.
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 It is passion.
This 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 is passion.
everyone, welcome to Top Clans 2020. As the biggest multi-game tournament in Southeast Asia region, we aim to become the digital esport platform that services all players, brands, and game developers to have everyone come to embrace our love for game and esport. This year, we have 5 game titles join Top Clans. A total of 28 days of tournaments will be live streamed in English, Thai, and Malay, hoping to bring you the best esport experience. Today we'll present you guys the Tekken 7 Group A stage competition of Top Clans 2020. Before we get started, we would like to thank the support from our TV partner, EGG Network and AIS Play. Also, don't forget to follow our official Facebook, YouTube, and TV Twitch channels for all Top Clan 2020's latest news. You can also watch live on our partner platform at Kumu, Lazada and LazLive, Likey, Nemo TV, Twitch, TikTok. Thanks to our local partner, InfoFeed and Asian Galaxy. Top Clans 2020 now is broadcasting in Thai and Malay language. And thanks to our official telco partner, Cellcard Play Game, and network support, UU Game Booster. The game will start very soon. Our wonderful casters are waiting for you guys.
Oh, actually, it already transitioned towards us. I like that. I like that. Anyways, guys, welcome to Top Clans 2020. We are now here for the Tekken 7 Southeast Asia Invitationals. But before all of that, we'd like to introduce ourselves. My name is Asarai, and joining with me now is Poch Spice. And my, oh my, just I love the hairstyle, man. It looks so good on you. And I mean, my hair is just everywhere.
I think it's the best of both worlds. I got it all down, you got it all up, and you know what? Speaking of, it's that best of both, best of it's that Tekken 7 is about to happen right now. I was trying to encapsulate what we're about to see today, and we're gonna see the best of the best. You said it's an invitational. All of these are getting all of the top all of the top players are going to be represented here today, and I'm so excited to be calling the action with you, Asarai.
Yeah, true that. So, all right, we're just going to go quickly for the player introductions, of course, or rather the tournament introduction first before the players, because our viewers need to know what is going to happen here. And I'll leave this for you, Poch.
Yep, so today we'll be witnessing Group A stage, that is today, tomorrow Group B, and then the top 2 players of each group will be headed to the double eliminations finals, which will be on Sunday, so mark your calendars, ladies and gentlemen. And right below that, you see the prize pool of $5,000, so that's a lot of dough, Asarai. I'm really excited to see how these players are gonna fare out, and with this being a group phase, they will be facing each other in a single round robin, so they really have to go guns blazing right off the bat.
Yeah, at least, you know, if they're able to survive the group stage, when they get into the finals, like the introduction for the tournament it is double elimination. Anyways, for those who don't know yet, let's have a quick rundown of our players. We have 8 invited players for this particular tournament. And of course, the first 4 is going to be Zaba from Malaysia, Dojin, Adrian from the Philippines, and Book. And I'm just gonna say it again, Book, coming in here from Thailand.
But we also have some household names over at Group B. We have Ryozin, AK, Jules, and Shin Akuma. So you see a great representation of Philippines, Malaysia, and Thailand. And you know what? There's a lot to be in store here. We may see some old grudge matches. We may see some new grudge matches. But I love how we're going to set the stage now and build those narratives as we go along.
Yeah, so let's have the schedule for today, just so, again, our viewers have more information on what to look forward to. So for the first match is going to be Zaba up against Dojin. Second match is going to be Zaba versus Adrian. Third match is going to be Adrian versus Book. Fourth is going to be Dojin versus Book. And then so on and so forth. So this is just going to be Group A. One of the things I think both of us were kind of looking forward to is you were talking about grudge matches, right? I think a lot of us were also looking forward to the grudge match between AK and Book that did face each other last year in the Southeast Asia game. So there's really some I wouldn't say bad blood, but there's some heat that's already
There's a
simmering.
story brewing. There's a story
Exactly.
brewing, and since they're in Group A and Group B, that's very interesting to see. But speaking of the SEA Games, our first match, we actually do have some SEA Games representatives. We have Zaba from Malaysia. He did place 6th place in the SEA Games, while Dojin from the Philippines did get bronze. So it's going to be interesting to see how, from their meeting from the SEA Games, how they fared and how they're able to adjust coming into Top Clans 2020.
Yeah. And just extra little tidbits for you guys. So now we are obviously playing on Tekken 7. It's been a couple of years already. And Zaba has actually been playing Tekken since Tekken 5. I believe Dojin has been playing for longer, but you know what? That's not really a metric of the skill, but it's just like a little bit of a tidbit. Just so if you guys are like interested, like Zaba? I've heard that name before. Oh, he's been playing since that Tekken. Okay.
Yeah, a household name in Malaysia. He has been present in a lot of tournament locals there. But Dojin, again, not one to be looked over, because he has been making waves in the international scene. And he did get the name Moku Dojin of the Philippines for a reason, right, Asarai?
Yeah, I mean, it's because he's, again, I don't want to use the word chameleon. I feel like the better way to describe it is he's a jack of all trades and master of all. Like, I know it's jack of all trades, master of none, but the way that Dojin does it, he just does it with such finesse that every pick that he uses is just exactly like that. It's a chef moi, right?
Yeah, just 5 stars, Gordon Ramsay approved type play that he's going to be facing. So it's really interesting to see how Zaba is going to tackle this this opponent he has in front of him, which is Dojin, because how can you prepare for the unknown? A lot of players say that you don't play the character, you play Dojin, and how he's able to adapt to it because of so much strategy, so much characters in the roster. It's the player, it's Dojin that stands out. So he has, as you said, those Chef Kisses characters. So he has those signature characters, and he plays it to his own swagger, if you would call it.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And just to kind of add to that, you know what? We learned it already from Elsa from Frozen. If you're just gonna go into the unknown, just go into it. There's no holding back. Exactly. And again, since this is going to be a single elimination round robin, that means that every point will definitely count into this one. And again, the tournament or the match format that we have is best of 3 per game per match.
Yes.
So there's not really a lot of breathing room for these guys. And you know how notoriously quick some of the matches, or actually matches in Tekken, are, because obviously it's a fighting game, so you only have 60 seconds to try to break down your opponent per round, and that doesn't leave you with a lot of again, space to work around, especially when you're gonna go up against a formidable opponent like Dojin. Again, we're not downgrading Zaba at any point here. It's just that Dojin has proven to be one of those guys. He's been spotted in international tournaments where he's gotten high up the rankings, where thousands of players have been registered. So that's definitely something that Zaba has to at least right now be worried about. And from my hearing from the production, we're about to begin our match here, and let's get it on, Pot Spice, because it's gonna be Zaba up against Dojin.
Ooh, Zaba with the signature Paul. But you know what? Dojin does bring out the Leo occasionally when he starts things out just to get a feel of things. And I like what you pointed out. The matches can be really quick. So ladies and gentlemen, during each match, there will be 1 or 2 mystery codes that would pop up. So we encourage you to actually comment this code on Facebook for you guys to win prizes, because the organizers will randomly select a comment and you guys will win some awesome prizes. So do note that, and we will point it out when the match happens.
Yeah, we'll point it out for you guys. We're not monsters. We will we'll try to help you and win. Anyways, yeah, like you said, it's gonna be Zaba's tried and tested Paul, but immediately Dojin just comes out of the wazoo. Nice little dodge there from Zaba. Tries to go in for the rush down on the ground. Nice little lift up onto Dojin. Follows up with a combo, and this is what you're really afraid of up against a Paul player. But he does drop the combo there and has to go and find another opening up against Dojin.
Yeah, so far Zaba has been off the gate with aggression, but Dojin was able to slow it down. Has the real estate advantage. Excellent falling leaf placement there. Oh, they trade. Unfortunate, but Dojin does have rage, so that is something Zaba has to worry about.
Just a couple of quick hits, and well, Dojin just got the round up. I thought Zaba was going to be able to sneak a victory there, but Dojin a little bit too sly. And again, maybe we might actually put this out there already. Zaba might not be as accustomed to the Leo matchup as Dojin is to this Paul matchup, because we've been seeing a lot of Paul as well. In the previous tournaments that we've seen Dojin in. In any case, look at that, Dojin. One more hit. Oh,
One
wow.
more. Wow, 7 golden letters from Dojin. I like what you pointed out. The Leo matchup, you don't see that much Leos in tournament, and I believe Dojin is exploiting that. Excellent launch there. Failed to pick it up. Let's see how Zaba will be able to pick up the pieces from here. Weird exchange, and Zaba ends up on top. Now they switch sides.
Dojin really, not really exploiting, but using to his advantage that low stance of Leo here. Still, though, Zaba catches a whiff of it and immediately goes for a heavy punish, puts Dojin to the wall, and makes quick work. But once again, Dojin, when are you going to stop that? Because Zaba rather, is already catching on. He is going for these big punishes. Nice and he is going to bring Dojin once again to the edge there. Dojin comes out of swinging. Let's see how he works it out because he had the red stuff.
Yeah, he does have the comeback factor, right? He does have the rage. Excellent screw. Tries to pick it up, goes for a neutral hop kick, and now it depends if Dojin can get it. Wow, pulls it off the bat, but Zaba was ready. Punishes with a pummel swing.
Dojin kind of going for the 50-50 there. Rather, if you don't see your opponent kind of go for a attack animation, I think it turns into 50-50 because you maybe want to just catch Zaba pressing buttons, but like he said, Zaba was ready. He knew that Dojin was going to go for that. And in any case, Dojin, this is a 2 for 2. Oh my goodness, he just goes in for the launcher, but gets caught out. Okay, it hits. Let's see how much damage not a lot of damage, but you know what? It's going to turn into the combo for Zaba here. He's just going to rush down through, reads the wake up there from Dojin, and one more hit. That's going to be it. Dojin coming out with the blue stuff, the blue raid, but he does not connect to Zaba.
Yeah, he was able to cancel. Excellent, but look at that. Was able to block the low. Excellent call on Zaba there. Again, if we would break down that match, Zaba did have to weather out the early unknown that Dojin was displaying there, because after the second match, it looked like Dojin was going to get it 3-0, but Zaba having the wherewithal, able to control his aggression and play patient. I'd like to point out what you called out when Dojin called for that rage art. He just blocked right away. He didn't want to press any buttons, and he was able to capitalize. So excellent stuff. Let's see what will happen now, because Dojin does have, as you mentioned, like an array of characters in his back pocket.
He usually, I think if he loses a match, he immediately just switches out a character. So Zaba is going to go for another different matchup here as we're going to look to go into game 2. But once again, this is only a best of 3 series, so Zaba has the advantage. Dojin, he can't play anymore. If he was testing something with the Leo there, he has to go for something that he is more known for, or he knows more to use. And we have seen a couple of those selections. I can't remember actually which characters he's been using quite recently. I think in one of the local tournaments. What was it?
He's brought out a Lily, an Alisa, I believe Asuka in previous years, but he's brought out the Law. He's just got a lot of characters, but that's the thing I want to point out. Dojin having a lot of characters is great, but then it gets to a point where there might be a little bit of analysis paralysis, and like having which tool should I use? Because again, with these type of sets, you really want to capitalize right away, and if he's still stuck in like which character should I commit to, that could spell some trouble. But I mean, this is Dojin. We've seen him work magic with different characters. It's really hard to predict which character he's going to pick next, and I don't want to call it because he's proven me wrong countless of times. So I'm just really excited. But to answer your question, yeah, he's had a plethora of characters. He brought out a Negan at one point, so he's got some funky matchups up his sleeve.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a Lucky Chloe. I think that's the one I've seen him. Yeah, it was at the tip of my tongue, but I'm pretty sure he has been kind of optimizing his Lucky Chloe in the previous months as well as weeks. So maybe we'll see that come into fruition here up against the Paul. But in any case, again, Zaba having that one up already is at match point. I know that a lot of people are not going to be too accustomed to the best of 3, but you know what? That is what makes this game even more, what's the word? A little bit more with urgency.
Wow, going with one of the season's greats here, going with a Leroy matchup. So let's see if Zaba knows how to deal with Leroy, let alone Dojin's Leroy.
This is gonna be tricky because again, one of the things that I was privy to, you know, being able to witness some of our players actually play Leroy, is that Leroy catches you off guard with so many tricks up his sleeve. His movesets kind of change from time to time, and then he has like this his cane stick that he just uses
Yes.
to catch you off guard. If you're far away, you think that you're out of his close range quarter combat. It's not gonna happen. This is Leroy.
And excellent stuff. Zaba trying to control the pace of that match, but he's got to worry about those hermit stance. Oh, chain punches. Connects it to get... Oh, wow. Excellently placed the orbital heal. And look at this. The damage. Biting Dragon Ender.
Oh, that's going to be a nice little low parry there, and Zaba commits. He does get the optimal, but he tries to go for the empty hop kick. I'm not sure what he wanted to do there, but maybe he was hoping that Dojin charges in. That's going to be a little bit risky. You saw.
So, ladies and gentlemen, on the lower left part of the screen, this is Passion. That is the code. That is what we'll be looking for in the comment section. So do comment away as we get into the match. 15 seconds and the damage has been already done. Zaba with a commanding lead, and the cane has been spent, and the Phoenix Smasher in. Zaba in full control of that second round.
I love that. We talked about how the cane can be such a decimating tool by the Leroy. But the thing was, Zaba, he knows it, and he just immediately goes for that big punch. But it seems like Dojin doesn't need anything of the sort. Look at all those blocks. This is the Dojin defense, and he just denies Zaba any opportunity to take some damage in, and he obliterates him in less than a mere fraction of a second. And Zaba comes in out swinging. He wants to go for the punish as of the moment. Tries to go for the sidestep into the big swing, but he's not finding any opening at all, and Dojin is just chipping his HP down. That is going to be lift up. Let's see if he can convert, and he misses once again.
Man, he's been going for those neutral hop kicks, but you look, it's still paying off. But now Dojin has rage. Nice block. Goes for the orbital. They're just trading blows, and Zaba gets a down forward one in. Zaba, 1 round away for him to get 2 over Dojin. Look at this, another launcher right off the bat. Zaba exploiting the damage, but misses the pummel swing. And let's see how Dojin will be able to pick up the pieces from here, Asarai.
Love how Zaba has been utilizing his sidesteps just to keep Dojin on his toes. Oh my goodness, he actually went for the full, and he goes in for the low. That is Zaba. Do. I've been wanting to use that, and he just gave me the perfect opportunity. What a fantastic last play there from Zaba, and he wins the best of 3.
Wow, just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Zaba with his signature Paul, and we've mentioned that he does have a Miguel in his back pocket as well, but he didn't even need to bring it out. So excellent stuff. I actually was really nervous because Dojin bring out the Leroy meant he meant business, and he was gonna go for broke there. But it seems like Zaba was aware of the Leroy matchup, knowing when to duck, knowing when to punish, really going for some really interesting timing options there with those hop kicks. So excellent stuff on Zaba's side. Going up against Dojin is no easy feat.
And that, I mean, I'm just amazed how, again, he was able to utilize more the side steps, and Dojin really wasn't adjusting to that. It seems like Dojin was just going for his standard defense, and if he finds an opening, just goes for the straight combos. But the big thing about that, Zaba is able to convert himself after that quick sidestep, not letting Dojin even a moment to breathe. And I think that little adjustment from Zaba really gave him that one up against Dojin. And now we are just going to be waiting for the next match, which is going to be Zaba up against Adrian, which is again from coming in from the Philippines.
Yep, that is coming soon. And I mean, that's not the last we'll see of Dojin. He has 2 other matches, and he did use the Leroy to full effect there. It was just Zaba with an interesting timing. He was going for the orbital heals. He was going for the chain punches, and that Wild Rising sequence at the end of, I believe, the 4th round was really played to full effect. So excellent stuff on Dojin's side. Is not the last you'll see of him. But now moving on to Zaba versus Adrian, and now I can honestly say that Zaba has a full head of steam coming into this match because he's all warmed up, Asarai.
Yeah, he has been warmed up, and he's going to be going up against Adrian, who we haven't really seen as much in the previous, actually not previous year, but rather earlier this year. Because again, with all of the issues here and there, I think Adrian is more of a LAN player than he is an online player, so he likes to go to these events. And not having any more... Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, as mentioned, with the current conditions of today, we all have to go online and be safe. Adrian had an amazing year last year. He's been playing Tekken since he was 11. He's 17 now. He's been very present in a lot of offline events. And now I'm really interested to see how he's going to fare in this type of format, because when it comes to the local scene here in the Philippines, we didn't see much of him, and now it's amazing that he's here at Top Clans 2020 for Tekken 7, because this kid is a wonder boy. He has the sky's the limit for his potential, and now we're going to see it happen as he faces Zaba in this matchup.
Seems like he's gonna be like an AK in the making. I mean, I don't want to compare him to that, but the story is a little bit similar. You know how just a quick preview, AK was playing in arcade tournament since he was 12, and that was back in 2012, which is 8 years ago. So he's about 20 now.
I think even younger, man. Like this kid has so much experience, and he keeps on trucking. So yeah, you know, a lot of people there are comparisons that are gonna come in between Adrian and AK, and you know what, AK did take him under his wing at some point, and I think they still do occasionally spar with each other. And even if you look at the characters of Adrian, he does rock the Shaheen and other picks of AK. So the comparisons will be drawn, but let's see how he's gonna break away from that, because Adrian wants to cement his own legacy, especially here at Top Clans 2020.
Yeah, there's also to kind of add into that, you know, just to solidify the legitimacy for Adrian. For those who don't know him, he is the champion from the Game Central Tekken 7 2019 tournament from last year. And not only that, he has joined a lot of major tournaments all around Southeast Asia from last year, like you were talking about, right? He wasn't only active in the LAN events, but he not only locally in the Philippines, but he flew outside there to not only hone his craft, but to try to get those W's under his belt, you know, the trophies and whatnot. And he, I mean, from 6 years, 11 to 17 years old, having that kind of achievements as a esports player, that's pretty unheard of.
Yeah, a pretty awesome pedigree. He's not even 18. He's not even legal yet, and he's able to just own a lot of people in this game. So as we mentioned before, sky's the limit for this kid, especially once he gets more tournaments in him, gets more experience out there. And I believe this matchup against Zaba is a proving ground. It's a testing point for him. I mean, we've seen him participate in offline international events. Now he's facing Zaba, and Zaba had that weird, funky timing. And interesting to note also that since he does have a Paul, I don't know if he'll be bringing it out, because if Adrian does spar with AK, AK does have a Paul as well. So I'm pretty sure he's also comfy with that matchup.
Yeah, that's true. But in any case, I feel like Zaba might just play the Paul once again. He's looking rather confident. You said it already. He's coming off a high with that win up against Dojin. And it's just time will only tell. We're still, of course, setting up the lobby for everything. You know, just making sure that there's no issues with these players, since we are, again, doing the Top Clans 2020 Southeast Asia Invitationals online, because sadly we cannot have our own venue. Maybe next year when everything turns a little bit more normal. Yeah, exactly. Fingers crossed. Anyways, also to just add to that, don't forget to follow the official channels at Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. And thanks so much for the support from our partners, AGG Network, AIS Play, Kumu, Lazada, and Laz Live, Likey, Nemo TV, Twitch, TikTok, and local production by InfoFed, Ancient Galaxy, and of course for the network support by UU Game Booster. So of course, big thanks to those people, because if not, we're not gonna be able to have again this Top Clans tournament.
And with such an interesting format as well, aside from group stages, we do have that mystery code as well, ladies and gentlemen. So we do advise you guys to pay attention to each match, because a mystery code will pop, 1 or 2 mystery codes will pop out in each match. Do comment it on the Facebook stream, and then the people behind Top Clans will be selecting in random those comment section for you guys to win awesome prizes. So it's not just you're interacting with everyone, you could actually potentially win some prize. So it's a win-win-win situation for everyone. It's a lot of W's.
Yeah, exactly, you know, and that just means that there's something for, like you said, for everybody. Anyways, actually, we haven't really talked about this as much, right? Where I wanted to discuss with you, who do you think it has the most chance? Oh wait, I think we're about to actually begin the second best of 3 already. We're gonna discuss that later.
Put a pin in that. Yeah, for sure.
Because you're right.
We see a Shaheen rocked by Secret Base's Adrian, and we see Zaba with the signature Paul. And as you called it, still warmed up with that, still feeling some, lightning in his fingertips here while he uses the Paul. Let's see how he fares out.
And oh, okay.
Just stare down.
I think they're just
interesting tactic. But then again, I believe this is just the connection. They're just testing it out, ladies and gentlemen. So now they just have to reset the round. So that is why he is hitting him with those death fists. So let's talk about this matchup: Paul versus Shaheen. Right. Yeah. We just heard, ladies and gentlemen, that the side picks were, they picked the wrong side. So they'll just be restarting that, but we do know the cast of characters, which is Paul versus Shaheen. And yeah, we've as you mentioned, the full head of steam with Paul is very dangerous against anyone really. But with Adrian's Shaheen, there is some hope there. And I don't say it's lopsided. I think it's 50-50 in this matchup. So let's see how they'll fare out.
Yeah, from what I could tell before, the reason why a lot of people were actually gravitating towards Shaheen like a year or two ago, especially AK, right, was that Shaheen seems to be one of the characters that has a lot of conversions. Like if you're able to hit somebody from out of nowhere, you can actually immediately convert that into big damage. Like you don't need to go for these like launcher setups that we've been seeing from Zaba with the Paul, but with Shaheen, it's actually a little bit more fluid than that if you're able to understand the character. Aside from that as well, just something to catch off your opponents with. I'm not sure if it's as effective now as it was before, is the dash slide or the sliding kicks that Shaheen does.
It's still a great mix-up to have, the sandstorm and also his conversions, as you mentioned, because as well, when you're in high level, execution is a factor. And I think that one of the reasons why Shaheen is there is because he has pretty consistent combos and pretty decent damage as well, especially the way AK and Adrian want to play, where they want to force those mix-ups and really punish people from coming in with his eagle uppercut and his amazing hop kick. So that is one to look out for. But, I mean, Paul, a legacy character, you can't, damage with a capital D, right? You saw how he was able to just control the aggressions. But we're going to head on over to the match because these two players are ready. Paul versus Shaheen.
And let's go. Paul is the... who's that again? That guy. He is the embodiment of the infomercial guy that slaps around the adhesive and says, "That's a lot of damage." And that is basically what Paul does. He deals a lot of damage.
He does. He's the poster boy. He's one of the hard-hitting characters here in Tekken, and he's been in the game since the first rendition. So here we go. Jungle outpost. There is a balcony break and a wall break. Now, stutter movements from both players. Adrian trying to feel his mark out, but Zaba again controlling the lead, and he's cementing that right off the bat.
All of these chippies coming out from Zaba, and he finds a launcher up against Adrian. Yes, please. He's just going to take that out, and look at that. No holds barred whatsoever, just goes in with the 1-2 punch, and Adrian is already a breath away from losing this first round. And Zaba again comes out with guns blazing, and he was trying to read Shaheen, or rather Adrian. It was very far from the dash, and you could read that a mile away, and Zaba just doing that, able to get it. But look at this, Adrian immediately comes out flying on the second round, but finally does actually lose a little bit of steam, goes in for the wake up, but Zaba does dodge. Nice little stun there, and here's the combo.
Great rising eagle there from Adrian, and now Zaba close to being in red. Oh, the scorpion tail there gets blocked, and now Zaba just slowly chipping away. Adrian, they're both in the mark, close to getting the red stuff, and now 1-2 to put Adrian in red. He can confirm to the rage drive. He does, but Zaba was able to duck. Zaba's still in control of the lead. One more hit will do it for him, but again, out of range. Again, the double axe swing gets Zaba that second round.
Caught him pressing a couple of buttons there. There's the launcher, the conversion once again from Adrian, brings him back, or rather puts him to the wall. I don't think it's going to be the wall break there because it wasn't the part. In any case, though, he's still doing such good damage up against Zaba here, but he comes out with a wake up and finally goes in. Oh, he walls it, brings him downtown, and let's go for the follow-up. Can he push him back to the second wall? And it seems that he can. He went for the bait. And Adrian just gulped it up, but look at that. Adrian comes out. Let's see if he can finish. That's going to be Adrian saying to Zaba, "You're not going to get this one round or one game immediately from me."
Beautifully placed Rising Eagle there for him to secure that his first round of the set in the third round. And look at this, Adrian, this is what he needs to do. He needs to use Shaheen's range to the advantage, bait out a death fist, bait out those hop kicks that he's been throwing out, and just punish with those eagle uppercuts or the down forward too. But a neutron bomb is gonna find its mark.
That was big. Once again, Adrian just pressing a couple here, goes in for the launcher. I like this. I like this. He's converting. Give me the hits. Oh, ooh, he actually goes for the wall break as well. Misses the dash, though. I'm not going to be sure if he's going to be able to convert, but he hits the one into the kick. I love it, and we're 2 for 2. But you've seen this before, and we might see it again. Zaba is, he's done this.
He's
against
actually,
sorry,
yeah, with Dojin, he's actually playing the role of Dojin now. Adrian is able to adjust, and now he has to be the one to change up his rhythm because Adrian was able to really fish out those launchers. And now Zaba just playing it safe, not going for too many risky things, but Adrian catches him with a hop kick.
Oh, Adrian slowly warming up here. We were kind of worried about what this guy can, or what this kid can do, since he is a little bit out of the loop in the recent tournaments, but he's showing that he has still a very refined edge. And look at that, was so sneaky from Zaba. You don't even see that coming out of him, and just catches Adrian off guard to the wall, the pressure as well. Let's see if he's going to be able to splat Adrian here. Nice little break right there. The defense. Oh no! Adrian block. He does block the blue stuff, but the karate chop. Oh,
Wow.
the humanity, Zaba.
The down one was able to win in the exchange of the down forwards. Again, Zaba just, he's able to adjust. Even though Adrian was able to figure out the rhythm and really catch him in a lot of punishing situations, Zaba able to turn things up, controlling his aggression and controlling his I would say offense, for him not to extend himself too much, for Adrian to just get into the bait into that small sense of security. But that back and forth exchange of that corner wall was really scary.
I don't think we've seen that that overhead hit come out from Paul. I think Adrian was always looking for the mid hit. That's why he was crouched or something. Maybe he was looking for a low parry as well, because he was just one hit. I'm just
True.
assuming this, but
Yeah, again, yeah. True. Usually you'd see a round end with a down forward 4 or something. Like, just go for that low because you're just like one chip away. But what a nail biter. And Zaba still on fire after his match against Dojin. And now he's actually 3 matches straight undefeated as of now. As of now.
Yeah. Though I think, like, again, since we've had these close matches, I feel like Adrian can get that one up. Now, I'm not really sure if Adrian's still gonna be pushing through with the Shaheen. Anyways, our game 2 is about to go underway, and we'll see if he's gonna change up. I think aside from maybe the Shaheen, what else does Adrian?
We've seen him use Akuma, but I'm a little scared when it comes to this setting and Akuma being very high execution. But you know what? Wow, okay, this is actually one of the first times I've seen a Zafina, so I'm actually really interested to see how this is going to fare out, because I would agree with you. I thought the Shaheen pick would still be optimal with how close those rounds were, but gonna switch over to Zafina.
Well, again, this is a round robin, so there is some breathing room to work with, but Zaba is already cementing that I got a shot to go straight into the top 4 with all of these wins that I am racking up. But Zafina, I mean, I haven't seen her since, what, the Azazel Tekken 6, was it?
Yeah, she was one of the welcomed additions in the new season, and one of the reasons was she's one of the hard-hitting characters as well as excellent movement. But look at this, Zaba again, not even giving her any time to display that movement, catches him with another launcher. Zaba pushing towards the wall with that demo man. That's gonna be it for the first round. Not even 15 seconds, Asarai.
My gosh, I don't want to be in a fist fight up against Zaba's Paul, because I don't think I'll ever stand a chance here. And look at that. Speaking of no chances, not even any opportunity for Adrian to even go around here. Finally blocks Zaba there and goes for a punish, and he's gonna try to at least make the most out of the situation. Goes in for the super. Not really the biggest of damage that I've seen there, but it's okay for the moment. But look at that. Oh, the low kicks. Zaba, what are you doing? And actually just does the simple stuff.
I know, this is dominating so far. Shredder kicks to open things up, and now infinite stage. You can see we would want to see the movement of Zafina be displayed, but Zaba is just sticking on him. He's a very sticky offensive play coming out off the bat from Zaba. And now you see the excellent backdash. Zafina, again, she can get hard-hitting combos when she gets that Curse Claw in, but double axe handle finds its mark. Oh, wow, hop kick. 3 straight for Zaba. Are you crazy? Wow, he's going on a tear, Asarai.
That was just filthy. Blue stuff coming out from Adrian, and he whips it, and Zaba immediately capitalizes. I mean, there is nothing going wrong right now for Zaba. He is just, like you said, on a tear, on the warpath, totally blazing here in the Top Clans 2020 Southeast Asia Invitational. And back to the drawing board we go for both Dojin and Adrian.
Yeah, that's true. Let's try to talk about that match. The Zafina pick was very welcomed and very interesting. But again, we couldn't really see much happen out of Adrian because of how offensive Zaba was. He was really very smothering in that matchup that we weren't even able to see the amazing movement of Zafina. But right now, before we break it down even further, let's check out the scoreboard because so far it's all been Zaba.
It has been, I think, if we had like a live event right now, we'd be probably hearing Zaba, because he is just not making any mistakes whatsoever. And you look at that, Dojin and Adrian still, still 0 on their end. But we will be having a match between Adrian and Book, and that's also something to look forward to because Adrian is just playing against stacked players right now. Anyways, of course, before we get into that, guys, don't forget to follow our official channels at Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And of course, big thanks to the support from our partners, EGG Network, AIS Play, Kumu, Lazada, and Laz Live, Likey, Nemo TV, Twitch, TikTok, and local production by InfoFed, Ancient Galaxy, and of course, for the network support by UU Game Booster. Because without them, well, we won't be having this amazing tournament that is happening in front of your eyes.
So thank you to each and every one of you guys as well at the audience, because Top Clans 2020 would be nothing without you guys, especially our official partners, as Asarai mentioned. So far, all Zaba, you saw he was leading the pack. He does have one match left that's happening at the end against Book. But right now, it seems like Zaba is kind of secure because he's able to secure 2 points. And now Adrian and Dojin, back to the drawing board, as you mentioned, have to adjust on how to face their upcoming matches because they're starving for points as of now.
Anyways, I believe we do have our first lucky viewer. That means that is the winner for our giveaway. Let us roll it out, and he is Levy Liwag. You're laughing. I'm pretty sure you know this guy.
Yeah, he's part of the Tekken community in PH, so shoutouts to you, Sir Levy. Congrats,
Awesome
sir.
sauce.
And I love how they're commenting, so congratulations, Levy. I'm pretty sure you guys will see more of those codes coming out, so do pay attention, as well as support your favorite players, because we do have a lot more matches lined up for today. Those were just 2 of the matches. We saw a back-to-back Zaba Fest against Dojin versus Adrian, and now just the next match actually is Adrian against Book.
And I mean, Book, there's nothing to kind of not mention about this guy. He is the, was it again the Evo Japan 2020 champion, or was it 2019?
Yes, recent. That was this
Recent.
year. Yeah, recent Evo Japan 2020 champion. He is a gold medalist in the Southeast Asia Games that happened last year. So, you know, it seems like Book is on fire this year, and he's just gaining so much attention and so much success with this game. So Adrian has a very arduous task against going up one of the, I would say, potential contenders to win Top Clans based on his pedigree of successes in previous tournaments.
Yeah, and I mean, this is again, Adrian has to know how to read a book, the book.
Yeah. Oh god, that was a good one. I walked into. Oh well, yeah, that was a good one. I can't. I might use that for a moment.
Yes, please do, please do.
I always enjoy a good pun. I'm not one of those guys like, really, but that was dope. I'll give credit where credit is due. Adrian has to read a book. Can't judge a book by its cover. That's another one.
There you go. There you go. You're adding it up. Okay. We're going with a little bit of the puns. I love it. But yeah, again, the puns are make sense because again, book is definitely, I feel like, the player to be. That was a discussion I wanted to talk with you about before the second series started. Who do you think is the player to truly look out for in this term? I know that we have a lot of heavy hitters here, but at least for me, I feel like Book is the guy to look out for.
I agree. As you mentioned, it's a gold medalist, check. Evo Japan winner, check. And just a seasoned player through and through. So he is actually one to look out for, and I'm really excited how Adrian would rise to this challenge. And now this is actually the first time I'm seeing Book's Ana. We were talking about this off stream. We thought we were going to see a Julia, we were going to see a Leroy, and his signature Jin, but an Ana pick?
I'm just like, people like to test stuff right now, and it seems like Buck, he's on a different page here with the Ana. Now Shaheen's still with Adrian, but we'll see how this kind of pans out because now they duo.
This is what I was afraid of. Book exploiting the 50-50, that hand sweep that Ana has. He will be forcing those mix-ups. So now let's see if Book knows some anti-Ana strats. And now he's trying to push Book towards the wall. Excellent block on the mudslide, and Adrian is converting. Tries to go for the skyline, and oh my gosh, eats that hand sweep. But luckily for Adrian, Book wasn't able to convert.
Blue stuff gonna keep coming out. Nice little secret kick right there, or sorry, underhanded kick right there. Oh, Adrian, he actually hits it! Conversion, mid-hit! That is gonna be the great for Adrian, and he clutches the first round.
A little too close for comfort, and now Book going for the launcher from that crouch, and pushes towards the wall with one of Ana's new moves. Gets the Aphrodite score in there with that hip hit. And still the commanding lead is by Book, hits him on the low and still wants to contain him, and he gets that second round.
Ana's an assassin, right? He just suffocates her victims without allowing them any moment to actually take a moment's notice. In any case, though, Book is just doing the same thing, but Adrian comes out on this third round, and he wants some vengeance. He wants to get that one up against this Ana, but it seems like Book is just mixing it up. Nice little hand chop there, but Adrian was ready. Denies it, and now he actually has a chance.
Yeah, Adrian, I love the patience he was displaying there. Didn't get Book to set up that cross-up situation from him waking up, and he was able to punish accordingly. Now the slides are coming out, and Adrian is playing his own 50-50 against Lady Luck herself, which is Ana. Excellent block there, converts it to a chunky combo, and he's piling on the damage, Asarai.
Piling on the damage. It's looking really, really good here for Adrian. He only needs that one more, and he knows that he has the advantage. All he has to do is bait Book in, and he's playing his such far back, and that is going to be the low parry into the W, and Adrian takes a victory up against Book.
Wow. As we were talking about the pedigree of Book, Adrian, though, just saying that I can rise to this challenge and I can actually hang with the big boys. So excellent way to shut down the offense that Book was presenting there. He was really able to play his defense to full fruition, and now he scores one over Book. That's a feat on its own. That's awesome.
I just wanted to see like the look on your face. We're all both aghast. What just happened? And Book is, I don't know, maybe again it is what you were talking about where we're not really expecting the Ana pick. Maybe this is just something that Book wanted to try to use for a brief moment or something, and maybe coming into the second game we'll be seeing more of his more known fighters here, but at least, can't take it away. Adrian did a fantastic job at just keeping Book on his toes, and you know that he was guessing, especially at those latter portions of that first game. It seems like Adrian downloaded Book, and
that's actually a good way of putting it, because we saw how commanding he was at the first two rounds. The second round, I believe, was almost close to him being perfect. He didn't allow Ana to play the game plan she was ready for, which is those 50-50s. And now it is for certain that Adrian is ready for that matchup. And now let's see how Book will adjust because he's still sticking to the Ana pick. So this is very interesting. And now we're headed to the Mishima Dojo, a very honest stage as Sarai. So it still goes to anyone in this scenario.
Yeah. So it seems like Book playing for that confidence for this Ana, and maybe all he needed is adjustment. Because again, you were saying about how he was so ferocious at the start of that first game. I think it was more of like he didn't understand the Adrian assessment. So now all he has to do is try to figure out Adrian, and that's going to be it. But of course, Adrian only needs that one more game. But pressure on both sides because Adrian still has to fight against the Evo champion himself. And Book is coming out blazing here. But Adrian, of course, takes it back out. And look at that. Just converts, goes in for the slide. And he is looking to finish this first round already. Nice little slidey once again. And he's looking for it. You know he wants to. The blocks as well. But Book sneaks one in. Cannot convert into the big one. And there it is. Adrian with one punch. And that's the first round already.
Yeah, he was really able to duck all the... I mean, you could see also that Book is slowly downloading Adrian. Now, Adrian changing things up, going for interesting setups here. Wow, wakes up there, but Book was ready. Tries to convert it, and now exercises his dominance towards the wall. Let's see, because he has been ducking a lot. So Adrian trying to exploit that, not making sure Book gets punished for trying to play 50-50. An excellent rising hawk there. Another wild rising punish there from Adrian. Well scouted and well deserved for this second round.
Oh my goodness. Is Adrian going to be able to take away a Book here? Is this the time? Book though. Okay, he has the launcher there. Tries to go for the convert. Let's see what the combo will bring him to the wall. Yes, he does. Sneaks in a little bit more damage. Splats him. No, just waits up for the wake up for Adrian here for a moment. Adrian, of course, just goes in one big punch from the lefties. And there you go. We have our next code for you guys. So don't fret. Activate that code and look at that launcher.
Wow, and he activates that third round as that code comes on. Adrian going no round brown against Book to secure him. Wow, that's amazing. So Adrian showing everyone that he can hang with the top dogs here. Again, you saw that he was really able to duck a lot of Ana's options for that hawk edge and able to convert. And as you were mentioning, Shaheen was really good at converting those punishes. So Adrian is one to look out for. And if you would tell me that Book would have a hard time against Adrian, I mean, it's on paper, Book had the advantage in terms of tournament pedigree, in terms of him playing the game and experiencing high caliber competition. But man, Adrian was on fire in that round.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Adrian, we thought we knew you, but okay, nobody hold for the applause. That was for 90s people to
I was waiting for it.
It's the song, guys. Anyways,
Yeah.
legit. Back to the legit topic at hand. Before that, scoreboard first, because we want to see what we have right now for our players here. So, if memory serves me correct, it is going to be Zaba with 4 wins under his belt. That is 2 best of 3s. Adrian with 1 match, and that is looking so good, especially up against Book. And like you said, you thought it was the pedigree for Book, but Adrian came prepared. He knew what he had to do, and it seems like this new child prodigy, not even of legal age, is able to take out Book, who also has years of experience under his belt with those big tournaments as well.
And it's just getting heated up because we were talking about the top dog in the competition, which is Book. And I would believe Adrian is that dark horse that, people kind of just see as, a potential. And he's really coming to his full potential as this tournament goes on. So all eyes are on him. But right now, we're going to see Dojin square up against Book as they are getting ready. Now, question on my mind is, will he still gamble it with that Ana pick? Because Dojin, again, being having a plethora of characters, going with the Hwarang, and Book still sticking with the Ana, this is unheard of, Asarai.
Book really wanting to make this lady work, and I respect that. But we'll see if it actually does fare well up against Dojin. And Dojin, he wants to get that win already because he's lost to Zaba. Having this Hwarang, he's going to go for some explosive plays at the very start. And he has this Taekwondo set as well.
Yeah, Hwoarang players can smell fear if they don't know how to defend. So let's see if Book knows his flamingo options and how to counter the sticky offense. Wow, excellent! What's that option there from Chaos Judgment? And now Dojin is trying to control the offense while Book is still trying to get on the board. And this is what Hwoarang presents. Just so much options once he gets into stance.
Oh, red stuff? Oh,
No.
not gonna be even activated, and Dojin not pressing a button. The discipline on the Dojin, man. And look at that, the stance changes from him, and he's just actually just kind of dashing or doing the footsies up against Book here. But if you're caught doing those footsies, Book will just commit, and he is doing all that. And look at that, he's gonna be able to carry him all across the board.
Oh my God.
Well, there's no wall here, but it seems like Book is just able to hit, and
Wow.
submit.
Can I just point out that was 3 guesses that Book made Dojin do? 2 hand sweeps and 1 launcher from that fully crouched setup, and he was able to do it. So Book really playing to Ana's strengths, and let's see how Dojin will be able to counter the game plan of Book.
Oh, Aya comes out Dojin here. Okay, I like it. He's going for these low and high hits, and it seems like Book cannot even react. The quick reflexes, the quick attacks of the Hwoarang, just making sure that Dojin is not gonna bend over in this particular game.
Another Chaos Judgment option there from Book just to eliminate any low options from Dojin. Dojin now in the life deficit. Oh, wow. Did you see the range on that hand sweep? Excellent stuff. Now Book pulling off another one, and he's going to close this one out. It is 2-2 Aserai.
It just feels like if you get comboed by any one of these men, you just have to like hands up and just hope for the best that they drop a combo, but nobody drops the combo. Charge attack or heavy attack there coming out from Dojin. Nice little mid kick as well, and Book was not expecting it. The armored attack once again, and Dojin just goes in wild with the conversions. Book, you're gonna keep yourself sleeping on the ground. Okay, let me do it. And that's gonna be Dojin with the game 1 victory. And like, what's up? That's all you got?
Just to highlight that last exchange, he was going for that hand sweep once again, but when Dojin was ready for it and he wanted to close out that round, he was able to block the hand sweep of Ana. So Dojin's Hwoarang is very scary. You saw how he was able to be so sticky, kind of like the sister of Ana being Nina. You know, just the sticky offense, him making you guess where he's gonna go with those, as you mentioned, those high, mid, and low options from stance. And you really need to know how to be able to counter that and when to interrupt, because he could catch you with, like, as you mentioned, one of those power moves, which was the backlash. So I'm really interested to see if Book will still stick with the Ana, because on paper she's really good if you can implore those 50-50s, but Dojin seems to be, you know, playing to his own beat of his drum. I mean, seems to be playing his own rhythm, that is.
Yeah, definitely. And even though you got those 50-50s, it seems like Dojin already knows what was in the play of Book. So he just adjusted, and it seems like, you know, Dojin getting the nice little advantage here. And yeah, I definitely agree with you. It seems like Book, he has to change character, but again, that is not for us to say. Book might have something else in mind that he's trying to do or accomplish as of the moment, and maybe that is, at least from what it's looking to me right now, the Ana to win this tournament. But we'll see how that kind of pans out as, again, if Book loses this, if he does, he only has 1 more game, and that is going to be up against Zaba. So I believe we are going to go for our 2nd game here, and we'll see if Book can at least extend this to a 3rd game, and he still comes in with the Ana. But we are going to go for the new stage, Cave of Enlightenment.
Oh, the soundtrack is killer here, but we have to call the match, Aserai. So, Ana versus Hwoarang. I think, you know what? Okay, I really think that Book will try to... He did find some success when he played the 50-50 game against Dojin. He just needs to be away from the sticky range and sticky offense, the optimal range that Hwoarang wants to be in, so he's able to punish with those launchers or those sweeps.
The scariest things to go for is up against a Taekwondo players. You know, the kicks really are just going to be brutal, but it seems like brutal is in the vocabulary of Book. My goodness, he's not leaving any chance at all to Dojin, and there you have it, the 7 golden letters, perfect. So Book,
Now trying to fish for a counter hit, but finds the Assassin's Dagger. And I like what Book was doing back there in round number 1. He was going for those wide openers, really breaking the ankles of Dojin just to force him to duck so he could go for that launcher. But now Dojin seems to have the control. Excellent call there by Dojin, just halting his offense when he needed to, when he went to that Chaos Judgment. And now he's going to put Book in the red and secure that second round.
Facing it perfectly, allowing him, like you said, to get that second round quickly here. Dojin just going in for the fast lightning movements, but Book denies, and he just opens it up. Look at that, the damage. Nice little block from Dojin there. He read the low. Finally gets out of the web that's being tangled here by Book, but still Book. He tangles, and he weaves this destruction for Dojin. Dojin comes out here, but can he actually get the combo that he needs? And that's going to be the mid-hit. And Talon's Book is coming out here a little bit more ferocious than we saw him in the previous game.
Oh, wow, the big lows are coming out now. If Dojin's able to snipe out at least one of them, rest assured he will be able to punish. And now we see Dojin going for a low of his own while he's keeping Book at the side of the wall. Excellent launch there. Going to convert to some huge damage, Asarai.
Oh, huge damage being an understatement. Look at that. Book is just one hit away from just losing that. Dojin runs up and hits the head. Woo, you're going to feel that in the morning. And third round we go.
Now Dojin trying to play his own version of offense. With Book finds a Magic 4, tries to push again. We haven't seen the balcony break yet and the basement of this stage. So now Dojin getting some real estate advantage, just backing away ever so slightly, tries to punish that Assassin's Dagger, picks him up off the ground, and now Book just interrupting Dojin. But Dojin, though, excellent offense. One more could do it, and he does. Dojin 2-0 over Book.
That was fearless coming out from Dojin there. Like I thought he dropped the combo, but he just continued. I think he immediately knew that Book wanted to go for the punish, so he just continued pressing his buttons, and then it still hit. That was beautiful coming out from Dojin there. Just show knowledge that he has of this particular fighter, and he gets the one-up against Book there.
And I like what you pointed out. It's calculated aggression on the side of Dojin, because as a Hwoarang, you really want to time your stance transitions and your offense well to catch your opponent off guard. I mean, Book was dominating the round in the on-start, but then when Dojin just controls the pace, that's when he's able to secure those rounds. Now, let's go over and check out the scoreboard, because Dojin and Adrian did update it.
And is it me, or do we have all games 2-0? Like, we don't go through game 3, am I right?
That seems to be the trend, Asa, right? It's all 2-0s. We have yet to see a 2-1 games. Sorry, a 1-1 game, because this is a best of 3. So you can actually tell that these players are just really in a hurry to get to grand finals already.
Right. All right, anyways, guys, we already have our new lucky viewer here, and it is Toya Mochizuki. Hope I pronounced that correct? Yeah, seems like I did. And of course, while we are waiting for our next match to go underway, again, we would like to thank, of course, our sponsors. Before that, of course, also follow the official channels of Top Clans 2020 on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And there we go. For our partners, EGG Network, AIS Play, Kumu, Azada and Laz Live, Likey, Nemo TV, Twitch, TikTok, and local production by InfoFed, Ancient Galaxy, and of course for the network support by UU Game Booster. Thank you so much, guys. Without these sponsors, this particular event, this particular tournament will not have happened, and we wouldn't have seen Book fall in front of our eyes up against Dojin, as well as
Adrian, yes. So I really think that Zaba lit a fire under them for them to be able to go in plus ultra mode, for them to be able to secure that match against Book. So excellent stuff right off the bat. Asarai, we still have a lot more matches to see, though.
Yeah, but I believe we are going to go for a quick breather here, guys. Of course, our players need a little bit of moment to kind of figure out what has happened, and for us to just stretch our legs a little bit, because I know that a lot of our viewers, if not all, are sitting down, so we need to stand up and kind of stretch our own legs here. So anyways, guys, Top Clans 2020 will be back after a 15-minute recess, and when we do, it is going to be the match between Dojin and Adrian. So it's Filipino versus Filipino. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
สวัสดีค่ะโนอี้ค่ะหรือว่า Evote โนอี้หนูรู้สึกเป็นเกียรติมากๆเลยที่ได้เป็น Thailand Ambassador ของ Top Can 2020 วันนี้เนยจะมาแนะนำ Top Can 2020 ซึ่ง Top Can 2020 ก็คือการจัดการแข่งขันเกม e-sport ที่ยิ่งใหญ่และสุดพิเศษที่สุดใน Southeast Asia ของปี 2020 นี้ ซึ่ง Top Can 2020 เนี่ยเขามีการจัดการแข่งขันเกมมากมายหลายเกมเลยเพื่อนๆคนไหนที่สนใจก็เข้าไปดูรายละเอียดตรงลิงก์นี้ได้เลยเดี๋ยวเนยจะขึ้นลิงก์ไว้ให้นะคะส่วนตัวเนยชอบเล่นมาเวลทอมแอนด์เจอรี่เพราะว่าแบบสนุกมากเลยเพลินเล่นได้ทั้งวันเลยค่ะซึ่งไม่ต้องสงสัยเลยนะว่าทำไมเนยถึงเล่นหลายเกมนะคะเพราะว่าส่วนตัวเนยเป็นสตรีมเมอร์เนยต้องค้นหาแพชชั่นจากการเล่นเกมซึ่งแพชชั่นของหนูก็คือการทำให้คนดูมีความสุขยิ่งหนูเห็นคนดูที่ดูหนูมีความสุขยิ่งทำให้หนูมีแรงผลักดันในการทำสิ่งนั้นต่อไปให้มันดีขึ้นเรื่อยๆค่ะและสุดท้ายนี้เนยอยากจะชวนทุกคนไปชมการแข่งขันที่จะเริ่มขึ้นในวันที่ 25 กันยายนนี้เป็นต้นไปได้ที่ Top Can 2020 Official Channel และอย่าลืมกดไลค์กดติดตามเป็นกำลังใจให้เนยด้วยนะคะเนยอยากให้ทุกคนมีความสุขและสนุกไปกับการแข่งขันนี้ This is passion
Hi everyone! It's me, your Ate Nikki from facebook.com/playwithnikki. I am a gamer, a streamer, a shoutcaster, and a host.
Everyone, I'm Shir Tolentino Barnacha, also known as Cherizawa, and it is my great honor to be the Philippine Ambassadress of Taplands 2020.
Hey guys, Asa right here, and if you guys don't know who I am a professional shoutcaster, esports commentator, content creator, and streamer residing in the Philippines.
Hai, salam semua. Saya Master Kokan. Saya berasa amat bangga kerana dapat menjadi duta Malaysia untuk Top Clan 2020.
Hello everyone, I'm Rasdak ASG, also known as Madam Mayora. I'm the team manager of Team Rasdak.
Halo semua, perkenalkan saya Vanji Eko Giovanni, dikenal sebagai polisi ganteng gamer.
สวัสดีค่ะโนอี้ค่ะหรือว่า Evote โนอี้หนูรู้สึกเป็นเกียรติมากๆเลยที่ได้เป็น Thailand Ambassador ของ Top Can 2020
Hi, my name is Holler. I'm a caster, streamer, content creator, and you can find most of my work online at Holler TV.
Hi everyone, my name is Bobby and I'm here at NetEase Games. I'm one of the community managers for Rules of Survival and Top Clans Esports.
Hi everyone, my name is Arthur. I'm a caster, analyst, coach, and streamer from Malaysia for the game Dota 2.
Hello everyone, I am Nam Catcaster. I am shoutcaster of many games from Thailand.
Hi everyone, I'm Clyde Lewis, player of Savage Gaming and player of one of the most trending games in PH, which is Ross.
Hey everyone, I'm Pat, the marketing manager of Top Plans from NetEase Games. I'm from the Philippines and this is my home office.
It's really sad that the COVID-19 pandemic has affected each and everyone, especially the esports scene, including me as a gamer, a shoutcaster, and a streamer. It has definitely affected me in a lot of ways. Gigs has been cancelled, LAN tournaments has been cancelled.
The pandemic affected us in a way that some of our players were not able to practice and play because they don't have their own computer. And we're usually present and cheering for our teammates in person at events like this, but now we're not able to do that because of the pandemic.
So this pandemic has definitely hit everybody hard, even those, working in the esports or gaming industry. People might think that, we all do our job at home, and some of the time we do, but some of the time we also do those big events, live events.
The epidemic affected us in the ways that we can practice together because one of my teammates doesn't have own computer. But we still practicing and teaching him our new strategy during ECQ.
I think passion is defined by how much time you spend in the 24 hours of your day doing something that you love and enjoy.
Passion for me is still doing what you love even though it was really hard for you. Passion is what drives me to prove everyone else wrong. Gaming is my passion.
Passion for me and for my team is what pushes us to grind harder and what motivates us to push us to our limits. Gaming should not be all about competition, gaming should be about passion.
I hope that Top Clans 2020 will bring out the best in every team that join the tournament. And thank you as well for the opportunity for us to play in your tournament.
My expectation in Top Clans 2020 is a successful tournament, and I know that we will get a champion and show to all people that our play is remarkable.
I hope that Top Clans 2020 will differ and fun like last year, Top Clans Arena. We have been waiting for this, and I cannot wait to see the result.
Top Clans returns this year to become the platform for gaming entertainment and to give an opportunity for competitive gamers to showcase their talents and be rewarded. So I hope you guys enjoy it.
This is passion.
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 It is passion.
This 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 is passion.
Xin chào tất cả các bạn. Mình xin tự giới thiệu mình là Đơ Ca Khỉ. Tên thật của mình là Phạm Hoàng Lộc. Hiện tại mình đang là streamer tự do trên Facebook Gaming Việt Nam. Hôm nay mình rất vinh dự được thông báo mình sẽ trở thành đại sứ khu vực Việt Nam của giải đấu Top Clans 2020. Giải đấu có thể coi là lớn nhất khu vực Đông Nam Á dành cho các tựa game mobile nói chung và esports nói riêng, được tổ chức bởi hãng game NetEase. Top Clans là giải đấu quy tụ rất nhiều bộ môn nổi tiếng trong khu vực Đông Nam Á, chẳng hạn như là Marvel Super Alien, Dota 2, Tom và Jerry, Chase, Tekken 7 và đặc biệt là tựa game đã được phát hành ở Việt Nam là Rule of Survival. Giải đấu có quy mô toàn Đông Nam Á và là giải đấu esports tổ hợp lớn nhất khu vực. Với tư cách là đại sứ khu vực Việt Nam của giải đấu Top Clans thì DK Khỉ cảm thấy vô cùng tự hào khi lần đầu tiên Khỉ được thấy mình được sống với niềm đam mê game của mình, và niềm đam mê này được công nhận bởi cộng đồng quốc tế. Với slogan This is passion, thổ bùn đam mê, giải đấu Top Clans là nơi để các bạn có niềm đam mê giống Đơ Ca Khỉ được theo dõi sự phát triển của ngành game quốc tế như thế nào. Giải đấu sẽ được tổ chức vào ngày 25 tháng 9 sắp tới và chúng ta có thể theo dõi trên cả fanpage Facebook lẫn kênh YouTube. Hãy truy cập fanpage Top Clans 2020 và kênh YouTube Top Clans Esports để theo dõi Đơ Ca Khỉ và giải đấu nhé. This is passion, thổi buồn đam mê. Các bạn hãy cùng Đơ Ca Khỉ chinh phục giải đấu Top Clans 2020 nhé.
Hi everyone, I'm Shir Tolentino Barnacha, also known as Cherizawa, and it is my great honor to be the Philippine Ambassadress of Top Clans 2020. Top Clans 2020 is the biggest premier Southeast Asian multi-game esports tournament of 2020. Top Clans 2020 will allow players from all over Southeast Asia to show their passion for video games. Rules of Survival will be a returning title, continuing the firefight between the best teams in the region from last year. Joining it are the newcomers Dota 2 for PC, Tekken 7 for PC, and Marvel Super War for mobile. Completing the list is Tom and Jerry Chase, also for mobile, with its Top Clans appearance being its first esports event in Southeast Asia. Top Clans 2020 will fuel the passion of countless gamers around the world with the total prize pool of $85,000 US. I am a gamer, creator, and Facebook streamer. I've been playing video games growing up, but never in my wildest dreams that I imagined doing it for a living. I officially started streaming over a year ago when Amplify gave me the opportunity. Since then, I have expanded not only the games I'm playing but also my community, and the most important thing is that I find passion in playing games. I mainly stream mobile games and I occasionally play computer games. As for me, passion is doing something without you even knowing it. It's like a part of you is missing if you're not doing that particular thing, which in my case is playing games and interacting with the people I met online, which are now my friends. Taplands 2020 tournament will begin on September 25 and we can watch through Taplands 2020's official channel. Their official Facebook page is facebook.com/taplandsofficial and their official YouTube channel is youtube.com/taplandsesports. Let's follow the game together and say this is passion!
Halo semua, perkenalkan saya Vanji Eko Giovanni, dikenal sebagai polisi ganteng gamer. Sebuah kebanggaan bagi saya menjadi ambasador di Top Clans 2020 untuk Indonesia. Ini adalah turnamen e-sport multi-game paling besar ya di Asia Tenggara di tahun 2020. Menurut saya, passion itu adalah menjadi lebih gigih, berani, dan pantang menyerah. 2020 ini adalah tahun yang sulit karena COVID-19, banyak orang yang kehilangan nyawanya, kehilangan harapan, kehilangan keyakinan untuk masa depan. Tetapi kita tidak boleh menyerah, tetaplah menjaga jarak, menjaga kesehatan, memakai masker, dan percayalah pada harapan. Turnamen ini akan dimulai tanggal 25 September 2020 dan kalian semua bisa menonton melalui channel-channel official dari Top Clans 2020. Ada Facebook, ada YouTube, dan juga ada Twitch. Mari kita ikuti acara ini bersama-sama dan ucapkan slogannya dengan semangat, "This is passion." Jadi buat teman-teman semua jangan lupa like video Papol dan dukung terus Papol. Terima kasih.
Hai, salam semua. Saya Mas Tegukan. Saya berasa amat bangga kerana dapat menjadi duta Malaysia untuk Top Clan 2020, iaitu acara terbesar untuk pertandingan SEA Multi Games Esport 2020. Top Clan akan mengadakan tournament terbesar mereka dengan hadiah yang terkumpul cukup lumayan bernilai $85,000 USD. Saya adalah seorang content creator dan juga saya seorang streamer. Perkara yang paling penting bagi saya adalah saya mendapatkan semangat dan juga kepuasan ketika bermain game. Bagi saya kepuasan itu adalah apabila ketika saya bermain game. Ketika saya bermain game, saya berpeluang dapat berkenalan dengan kawan-kawan baru. Dan perkara yang paling penting sekali adalah saya dapat menjadi ahli gaming community di dunia ini. Itulah dia kepuasan kita. Pertandingan ini akan bermula pada 25 September ini. Dan kita boleh menyaksikan secara live di saluran rasmi Top Clan 2020, Facebook, YouTube dan juga Twitch. Marilah bersama-sama mengikuti permainan dan juga perlawanan ini. Dan tidak lupa untuk melaungkan slogan This is passion! Peace!
สวัสดีค่ะโนอี้ค่ะหรือว่า Evote โนอี้หนูรู้สึกเป็นเกียรติมากๆเลยที่ได้เป็น Thailand Ambassador ของ Top Can 2020 วันนี้เนยจะมาแนะนำ Top Can 2020 ซึ่ง Top Can 2020 ก็คือการจัดการแข่งขันเกม e-sport ที่ยิ่งใหญ่และสุดพิเศษที่สุดใน Southeast Asia ของปี 2020 นี้ซึ่ง Top Can 2020 เนี่ยเขามีการจัดการแข่งขันเกมมากมายหลายเกมเลยเพื่อนๆคนไหนที่สนใจก็เข้าไปดูรายละเอียดตรงลิงก์นี้ได้เลยเดี๋ยวเนยจะขึ้นลิงก์ไว้ให้นะคะส่วนตัวเนยชอบเล่นมาเวลทอมแอนด์เจอรี่เพราะว่าแบบสนุกมากเลยเพลินเล่นได้ทั้งวันเลยค่ะซึ่งไม่ต้องสงสัยเลยนะว่าทำไมเนยถึงเล่นหลายเกมนะคะเพราะว่าส่วนตัวเนยเป็นสตรีมเมอร์เนยต้องค้นหาแพชชั่นจากการเล่นเกมซึ่งแพชชั่นของหนูก็คือ การทำให้คนดูมีความสุขยิ่งหนูเห็นคนดูที่ดูหนูมีความสุขยิ่งทำให้หนูมีแรงผลักดันในการทำสิ่งนั้นต่อไปให้มันดีขึ้นเรื่อยๆค่ะและสุดท้ายนี้เนยอยากจะชวนทุกคนไปชมการแข่งขันที่จะเริ่มขึ้นในวันที่ 25 กันยายนนี้เป็นต้นไปได้ที่ Top Can 2020 Official Channel และอย่าลืมกดไลค์กดติดตามเป็นกำลังใจให้เนยด้วยนะคะเนยอยากให้ทุกคนมีความสุขและสนุกไปกับการแข่งขันนี้ This is passion
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Top Clans 2020 for Tekken 7. Poch, Spice, and Asarai calling the action in Group A. This is day number 1, and the day is slowly winding down, Asarai, but still some Tekken matches to cast.
We only have 2 more best of 3s to go underway, which is Dojin up against Adrian, and after that, it is Zaba up against Book. Now, we were discussing this while we were on the break, that it seems like Book has no more chance to actually be in the top 2 to go into the grand finals from Group A, because we already have, from the looks of it, Zaba has 2 points already, and then there is still Dojin and Adrian fighting to get to 2 points as well.
Yeah, so the match to look forward to here is Dojin versus Adrian, because this is the make or break match. Not to discount what we're going to witness later with Zaba versus Book. I'm pretty sure that match is going to be straight up fire. But this match, Dojin versus Adrian, a lot of weight to this match. As you called it, you know, Filipino versus Filipino. These guys have seen each other in tournament settings. And there was a season where Adrian had Dojin figured out at some point, but Dojin seems to get a little bit more of the advantage. And him having more presence in tournaments this year seems to be favored towards him, but we've been proven wrong before. And Adrian now accepting his demon that is Paul, locking in with a Paul Phoenix, while Dojin going with the Russian Dragunov.
Ooh, Russia versus USA. All right, we'll see how it goes. The wily movements that is the Paul, as well as the calculated hold sinister that is the Dragunov. I just get cold and sinister, and he goes for the crawl.
He's going right in, and this is just, it's very fitting that these guys have these outfits on. You have a military guy versus a cowboy. And now we see over here at Sook, I'm pretty sure all the marketplace goers going, what's happening? Dojin trying to open up with a Razor, Adrian blocking and getting the first hit of damage. Dojin still trying to condition Adrian for those lows. Let's see if he'll find success in it.
Oh my gosh, Dojin just comes out. That was so sneaky, and he converts! I want to see that parry all day long. Every day is okay if Adrian can keep doing that. That was just beautiful coming out from him. Not a big punish though. Nice little running knee there, but Dojin just pins him to the wall. But it seems like Adrian is gonna just wiggle out and almost gets a really nice combo. But Dojin trades blows, and that's gonna be him with the first round.
Yeah, that round could have gone any which way, especially that last exchange. But Dojin, you know, pulled the trigger first. He was able to secure that round. And now Adrian back with a vengeance, but that could change ever so slightly as Dojin tries to exercise some offense off of Adrian.
It's a little combo. Adrian sneaking in a lot of these low hits, and Dojin not getting a whiff of it just yet. My goodness! Big hit to the brainsicles and the conversion to boot. And look at that! Oh my God!
Wow.
The blue stuff coming out. This is what you wanted to see. Super Saiyan blow him out of the floor or out of the ground.
Just when Dojin kept going with those head hits, those slicing Sobats, Adrian off the bat there, converting his rage drive there right to the optimal, to its optimal effect, getting that round. Let's see, because it's still one apiece. It's really back and forth. And Asarai, this could be potentially the 1-1 game we're looking for, because since we've seen a lot of 2-0s.
So that these guys both matching up so perfectly, and I guess to say at the least, they're also playing on. Maybe beside each other? I don't know. They might be playing. In any case, they're in the Philippines as well. And look at that, just Dojin just coming out. He actually went for a grab, thinking that Adrian might just immediately try to go for a punish there or even get close to him, but not going to happen. Adrian is just defending. My goodness.
Look at these exchanges. Now Dojin in the red uses the rage drive, that Russian assault, but look at that. The shoulder was able to secure that with only 8 seconds left. This is how matched up they are. This is actually one of those rounds that actually go the mile. The final mile.
Yeah. The last dredges as well. And Dojin, again, he's kind of held his own just a little bit. He's holding off and just kind of feeling Adrian here for the moment. I think he's trying to figure out what he wants to do, but he's getting in these really big hits and the bounce as well, the conversion. Oh my goodness. He gives a shoulder of his own, and that's 2 for 2.
It is back and forth. Dojin able to adjust. Now let's see how Adrian will be able to counter the change of rhythm, because Dojin slowly piling on the damage. Excellent punish, no wall for that bounce. But Adrian is still in this because Paul can rack up a lot of damage.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we have some Filipino viewers just want to say kutos sa lubos. That hit to the head by the Paul, just really strong. Anyways, Dojin bringing him all the way across the board. I love this. He goes in for the running overhead and he dives right in, and Adrian didn't even know what hit him. The lightning attacks coming out from Dojin, just catching his opponent off guard, and that's game 1 for you.
Final sleigh ride, picture perfect for Dojin. Even though it was neck and neck, he was able to change up his rhythm just a bit and really pile on some damage on the stand-up for him to get that huge launcher and really stay out of the range of Paul's comfort, where we can hit those death fists and those shredder kicks. So Dojin, excellent pick with the Dragunov. We've seen 3 characters, I believe, come out of Dojin in this day number 1. We saw a Leo, we saw a Leroy, and now a Dragunov. Now, I'm considering if Adrian will be going for a character select, because he didn't go for his signature Shaheen. He went with Paul Phoenix.
That's true. Also, I think, did we see Dojin with a Hwarang as well today?
Oh yes, that's true. Yes, Hwarang.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't change there because he found a lot of success against Book. My apologies. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah. With that Hwarang.
No worries. I actually thought that I made a mistake.
No. Thank you for calling me out on that. So wow, we've seen him with 4 characters today.
Yeah.
And all of them, like Hwarang mains are specialists. They dedicate their life and they commit to that character. And Dojin is pulling it off with the greatest of ease with that Hwarang. And we're going to see another commit coming on Adrian's side. Infinite stage, though, still sticking with the Paul. So we're going to see a lot of movement, no wall combos, no smothering offense. So one of these players will have to chase down the offense in this matchup.
Again, creepy little crawl there, the creepy crawlies from the Dragunov, and of course the Cowboy, Yippee-ki-yay from Paul here. We'll see how this kind of turns out. It's Dojin with the advantage, and he is already on match point. If you guys are wondering why, we are on a best of 3. Just to remind everybody there, if we weren't able to explain it to you, or if you're just coming into the stream, look at that, the 1-2 coming out from Adrian here, and he's trying to solidify his defense there, but Dojin still slipping through the cracks, and he is able to sneak in a good chunk of damage as well. This is just beautiful from Dojin, the Decimator, and he just goes in. Oh no, never mind, Adrian. Let's go.
Wow. So Dojin seems to know his Paul matchup really well. Excellent power crush. Oh, hits him, but Adrian practicing some patience, not getting up. Again, the offense is coming out. Adrian has to be very wary of those strings because we have been seeing Dojin duck those high strings and punishing accordingly. He even knew how to punish the demo man, so Adrian won't be slipping slipping into that. Now, we do have the lower left part of the screen, ladies and gentlemen. That is the code I love Tekken 7. Please do comment that, and you will be able to win some awesome prizes, courtesy of Top Clans 2020.
Now the fight still just going in, trade blow for blow, and it seems like not a single one is giving any length whatsoever. Dojin coming in, but Adrian, you thought you knew him, but here we go.
Oh, a little off range. Unfortunate there. And now less than 30 seconds. Who will pick up the pieces first? And now Dojin, though, oh, he was in range of the down 4. All part of the plan, Asarai. All part of the plan.
I mean, that plan was pretty sus because he wanted to hit that, but at least he could. He still got it.
It's a setup. It was a setup. And now Dojin trying to just get back in this game. Adrian leading with a commanding lead of 2 rounds, trying to get on the board. Excellent 3-hit combo, and Dojin still applying the pressure with those razors and Russian assaults.
Dojin, you can really tell that he's missing the walls right now. He wants the wall combos. That's where he does his greatest damage. Even though he is kind of, again, like I said, trading blow for blow here with Adrian. The thing is, he can't really convert outside of a couple of hits here and there. But Adrian, because he's on that Paul, it seems like he's able to do more than just with no walls as well. He is on with the red stuff, trying to go for that low blow into a nice little conversion there, and this could be it. Oh, he just goes in with the rage drive, the blue stuff to commit, and we are going to the first game 3 in this Group A, and I can see it in your face, man.
Yikes, yikes, big yikes there. 3-0 against Dojin. You saw that he was trying to, he was really scared of pulling out that low to the demo man. So, and he played that masterfully, waited at he kept that in his back pocket and used it in the final seconds and able to convert it to the rage drive. And, you know, all part of the plan. He knew that he had to make up for that, that setup he had a while ago, and he's able to, yeah, just score 3-0 to Dojin. Now, ball is in Dojin's court with who he's going to be picking next, and we do have our first tied game. It's 1-1. Who is going to get the 2-1 out of this matchup?
Wow. So, again, we go to the final stretches here. I thought we were going to maybe see Dojin get a 2-0, but Adrian is... He just says no. You know, he puts his foot down and says, Dojin, well... You know, I actually was trying to make a pun there, but I could not think of anything. I will come back with you on that one.
Just, okay, yeah, we'll wait for that. But, you know, Adrian has this never say a die attitude. Just when you think, you know, when we're discounting him and we thought that Dojin was going to get the 2-0, because since the trend was the 2-0 city, now it's 1-1, and Adrian's still hanging in there. Now, heading over to the loading screen, want to see who we're going to go with. We're going to see a Ganryu coming out of Dojin. This is excellent stuff over at Last Day on Earth, and Ganryu being one of the new casts to come. I mean, he's been a legacy since the heyday back in the previous Tekkens, and now, you know, he's a very welcomed addition along with Zafina. So I'm really excited to see how Dojin will wreak havoc against this this Paul Phoenix.
Oh, he's even going for the traditional outfit there. I kind of wanted the new default outfit that looks like a, you know, like a big peacock for the Ganryu.
Right, yeah. But
anyway,
he's going with the OG outfit with Ganryu.
Yeah. Seems like a heavy hitter for heavy hitter here. Ganryu just demolishes, and he has a lot of low options as well, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, though, Adrian, he's not giving any time here for Dojin to breathe. And Dojin, he's just scrambling a little bit, as you can see, and he's just whiffing a couple of those hits. And Adrian is running over him like a freight train on the tracks. Finally, Dojin getting a breath as well. He dodges. Nice little sidestep there with the big kick to the chin. You're going to be feeling that in the morning, into the next round as well. And Dojin, he's in trouble.
The thing with this matchup is that Dojin has to close out that distance and play at the range that Ganryu wants, which is right next to your face. But Adrian making it a hard time because he is punishing him coming in and still putting on onslaught of offense. Now Dojin practicing some lows there just to keep him in check, and he's going to complete it, goes for the choke, and there's going to be some huge damage almost at range.
He did this as well, I believe, in the previous game. I think that was against Book. Man, how does he do this? He's actually able to use that full length without his opponent canceling out of it. That is amazing coming out from Adrian here. But in terms of the HP for this round, it's about even. Right now, nice little kick there. He gets out of the grab charge attack from Dojin, and you know Adrian's not going to let that pass up. He does miss, though, and this is the time for Dojin, the big heady butts. And that is going to be him at least getting that one round away.
Gets the stomp in from the Tachi stance. Push and pull kicks coming in. Wow, not the 10 seconds, but the damage was done. And Adrian trying to play some catch up here. Completes the demo man. Hits him while he's on the ground. Dojin getting that grab to switch side. I love that thinking of Dojin. But look at this. Adrian able to just fight his way out of that corner. Now puts Dojin in the red. He has to be wary of that rage drive. But no thank you. Adrian now at match point.
Well, that's a scary thing. Oh, big damage coming out from Dojin. I like it. Coming out from the round start and just headbutting his way to 3 damage, to say at the least. He goes in for the... I forgot what that move is called. Anyways, this I like to call that the discombobulate. But anyways, this Dojin is just wreaking havoc, and all these low blows just allowing him to actually put Adrian to the readies already. And red... Adrian is trying to go for these launchers, but finally he has been taken down a notch, and Dojin, he just keeps going for those lows, and this is looking worse and worse for Adrian.
ahead, but to secure that final round, we're double Luigi Astray, first of the day, and now Dojin just playing a lot of just mix-ups in terms of like mids, lows, and now launches, gets the screw, pushes Adrian towards the wall, and this is the wall he was missing, and Adrian gets a beautifully placed shredder kicks, and now we're back at the center of the stage.
I'm not sure if we can tell that on stream, but you saw where Adrian kind of, trampled Dojin there. That's gonna hurt a little bit. Maybe Dojin's just feeling the adrenaline here. That's why it's not happening again. Look at that. He just struck right in. I love this coming out from Dojin. He's using all of these chances just to sneak in a little bit more hits up against Adrian, who is now frantically trying to go for these launches. I'm not sure why Adrian can convert somewhere else.
Roll on him.
Oh my god, the side step.
Oh!
It happened.
Wow.
Dojin, don't Jin gets shut out, and
My
Adrian
God.
goes to the finals. My god.
Adrian being able to just stop. I mean, he was going for that roll option, going for those lows, but Paul, again, don't sleep on him because he will be able to turn the tides just like that, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent rage drive placement on Adrian's side. And I would say, you know what, I was kind of doubting the Paul pick because he usually goes for that signature Shaheen, but this is another character he can rock at a high level tournament. So congratulations, Adrian, to winning Dojin in this group stage.
I just want to know how much percentage damage that Rage Drive really does, because that was a huge
ton.
A ton, of course. It's Paul, obviously. Duh, Sarai. Why do I even ask? But again, that was a chunk of HP as well, right? Anyways, we're just gonna check out the scoreboard real quick, as we have already our Group A winners here. Again, Book. This last game that we're gonna be witnessing is gonna be more of a kind of showcase match between Zaba and Book, as Book has 0 points in this entire Group A, which obviously, if you know the simple math, he doesn't have enough points to get into the top two.
Still looking to get on the Book at least, because now Book has to go all out because he wants to close the show on a bang. And, you know, I just think that the competition here, you know what, they did not overlook Book at all, and they were able to bring the fight to Book. Now, question going through my mind is, will Book still stick with the Ana pick? Because he has faced Dojin and Adrian with it, and they seem to be comfy with the Ana matchup, especially Book's Ana. Now, Zaba coming into the fray, we're going to see possibly another Paul, but Book is where I'm going to put my question mark on if he still will use Ana or go with his tried and tested picks in other tournaments like the Julias, the Leroys, and of course his calling card, which is Jin.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I feel like honestly, I feel like he might just go for the Ana once again, because I think right now from what it looks like, right, from at least from my standpoint, it seems like he's testing some things out in this particular tournament, that whether he wins or lose, he wants to be able to jot down on his note of book. Notes
handy
of book.
dandy? No.
The handy dandy notes of Book. And just kind of say that maybe this is something I need to adjust on Ana, you know, especially when I want to try to bring her into other tournaments as well. I don't know. That just seems like how Book is playing with this one, or either that, or he really just wants this Ana to work. But yeah,
I see that happening too. And you know what? Those were some tight matches, even though the scoreboard says otherwise. You know what? The numbers don't tell the entire story. You do have to watch the matches and see how these players fare out, because the results is just part of it. You don't see the back and forth. You don't see the adjustments that go on. And maybe, yeah, Book's Ana reaches this climax, which is against Zaba. So now we're at the loading screen. We are going to see it. You hit the nail on the head there, Asarai. We are going to see Ana go against Zaba's Paul in another infinite stage. So interesting stuff.
Yeah. It kind of hurts if you really hit the nail on the head, right? But I mean, it's a metaphor. It's all right. I just imagined it, and it seems like it's a hassle to have that actually literally happen to you. In any case, like you said, it's gonna be the infinite stage. You know that Zaba doesn't have any trouble whatsoever with it. I think they're just button testing as well as connection testing here for the moment. And Book, I'm not sure how does this particular character fare out in an infinite stage?
Well, okay, no worries. So we just heard word that where they're gonna switch sides again. When it comes to no walls, Paul would love the wall for sure, because his wall damage is insane. Ana, she can survive with the wall or without it, depending on how you play her, because her wall damage is a lot. But the way I see Book play Ana. He really wants to go for those 50-50s and set up a guessing game and try to run towards his opponent to guess, am I going to go low or am I going to launch you again? So I think this stage would favor Ana more, especially with how Book is playing Ana in this matchup. But then again, he could be changing it up and he could go for more conservative stuff, go for just those wine openers and go for those quick damage. Because, I mean, one of Ana's strengths is her combo damage. She's one of the hard-hitting females in Tekken 7. So, really interesting pick. And, I mean, we were talking about our notes and talking about which characters that these guys are going to pick. And I honestly, if you told me that Book was going to pick Ana, I'll be surprised.
Yeah, probably wouldn't even believe me if I told you if you weren't casting today and saw it in person, right?
And like, are you sure that's Book? That could be someone else, like a Mr. Taxi or an Ana main. But yeah, so Book with the Ana. So, I mean, just interesting times. And I like your insight there where you said that maybe he wants to get a little more mileage out of this Ana to see how she'd fare in these type of formats and these type of tournaments. So,
and I believe we are going to go for our game here. Yeah, exactly. And they just change sides. You know what? It's important. Honestly, for me, when I play a fighting game, I actually do prefer to be on the left side because I feel like all of the commands that I've mastered all are on for the left side.
I grew up with a sibling, so I was always player 2. I'm always on the right. So we can play all day, dude. You go left, I always
actually,
right.
that works. Yeah. At least
All
I won't
right.
have to go for the reverse Hadouken if I'm going to be on player 2, right? Because I'm going to be on player 1.
Yeah, that's true. You got to practice both sides, especially Tekken. It's a 3D game, so movement is key. Book on the left side, try to go for that the hand sweep. Zabo is able to punish just a little bit to keep Book in check, and now goes for the chicken kicks. They switch sides, Asarai.
Oh no, maybe we have to go for a reset again. I'm just kidding. Anyways, it seems like Book not really getting the better part of this game. Does have to immediately go for the rage drive, but look at how much damage he is just protruding up against Zaba. And he's just 1 hit away from actually losing Zaba.
Caught him while in excellent trooper roll there just to get some plus frames in, but Zaba pulling the trigger on the rage art. Excellent call.
You hate to be in it. Oh my god. Zaba is sneaking one in. And now look at that with that momentum. He is just putting the pain train onto Book. And Book's not even, he doesn't even have a choice. He doesn't even have an option here. And Zaba is just steamrolling.
That was less than 15 seconds. Zaba able to control the pace. This Paul pick, I told you, Paul is so dangerous when he's able to get towards a wall. Accidental bars there, ladies and gentlemen. Paul wall, unintentional. But look at this, less than half-life. And Zaba is trying to find the other wall. Oh, continues this string. My gosh, the crushing wins. The back 2-1, able to snipe out Ana for him to get a no round brown against Book. He's making quick work out of this group stage, Asarai.
This is not what we were expecting, and that's not a bad thing per se. It was just like we were kind of thinking that, yeah, we know Book. He's such a defined, player right now. He has so much wins under his belt, and this is not just looking to be his particular game here. If any at all, Zaba is the one that I feel like was my 3rd or 4th pick, at least in Group A, for this tournament. But it seems like he has turned the tables, flipped it up, and we are gobbling it as viewers right now because he is just looking freaking-tastic in this Group A.
I mean, based on the stats, yes, Book does have the more pedigree, but then again, this is a different format. This is a single round robins and also the online setting. I like to whenever I tell people online, the timing is different, the feel is different instead of you being right next to each other. So that's something that these players have to adjust to. I'd like to say it's a little similar to like MMA in terms of you acclimating to a different climate or different altitude, that the timing and your precision needs to adjust as well. So let's see how Book will be able to adjust to that as we head on over to the second series, because Zaba is in a commanding lead. He actually has potential to be the first seed in Group A, and it is, so far Adrian is sort of safe. We can, it's safe to say that because it's a 2-1, and Dojin doesn't have any more matches. So interesting call here. I have a feeling that Book is considering going for the character switch, but then again, he's invested so much time in this Ana.
I mean, just, if you're gonna go out with a bang, just go out with the bang with the character you started with. And it seems like that's gonna be it. The decision for Book here. We are gonna go for the geometric plane. So finally we have some walls to work with. I know that we did go for Mishima Dojo, I believe, last round. But still, that's fine. We're gonna have more walls to work with here, and of course, just loving the geometry of this thing. Oh wait,
that's true. I think they going for another button check or side switch, I believe. So I'm not quite sure if this will still be the stage they pick, because they are just testing some stuff out. But what we can confirm is that Book it'll stick with that Ana.
Oh, sorry, I was stretching my neck a little bit there. You know what? I was just preparing myself for the possible final game, because it seems like you said, Book's gonna stick with the Ana, but it seems like I see you doing it as well.
Yeah, I know. It's like, Master, I kind of cracked. Yeah, just got ready for the potential last match. Got to get ready. Got to limber up for this. So they're just figuring out what's the deal that's going on with that matchup as they're getting ready. So Ana versus Paul in a walled stage. We saw how Zaba was able to control the onslaught. I believe those matches didn't even last 15 seconds, because when I was looking at the timer, Zaba was able to close out that round, 46 seconds left on the dot. So Zaba is one to be reckoned with in this type of format in this tournament.
I definitely agree with you on that one. It just seems like everything that he's prepared for is falling all into place. And while we are waiting for this possible second game, I feel like it is just going to be up until the second game, because it seems like Book doesn't have his usual luster that we always see, and Zaba is on a different spectrum as of the moment. He is just connecting every single combo, and all of his reads that allow him to get that victory. And this is the beautiful thing right now for Zaba fans, because he is like you said at the start, what's the word you used? I think on a tear.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of quick work, and out of everyone here, if he is able to 2-0 Book, he's coming out of day one with a perfect record in terms of scoring points.
Oh.
Yeah, he was able to conquer Dojin and Adrian. So now let's head on over to the match. Wild exchange coming out of Zaba. Oh, didn't complete the string, and now Book punishing him for it.
Oh, look at this. Book playing a little bit more methodical here. He's switched up his play style, and it's looking fantastic for him. Although there's still a little bitty amount of HP for Zaba there, but a quick kick is going to stop Zaba in his tracks. We're going to go to the second round immediately, but it seems like Book finding a little bit of dancing room in this particular stage. And not only that, he's finding some cracks in the player that is Zaba.
Yeah, I love the spacing that Book was presenting, but Zaba finding the shredder kicks. And now look at that, Book chicken kicks of his own. And now pushing the pace, but then Zaba goes once again for that launch, finds the wall, didn't complete the demo man, goes for the ultimate tackle here, but Book was able to escape.
Oh, that's what you wanted to see. The tackle once again, or sorry, the shoulder tackle once again into the final hit. Zaba not losing any ground whatsoever, but Book, of course, he's Book. He's going to be able to hit those shots, or rather to hit those combos, and he does put Zaba into danger territory already with that throw as well, being successful. Now Zaba does have the red stuff. We'll see if he can be able to use that, but it seems like the 1-2 for Book is going to allow him to almost win here. One more shot, again the low kick.
That was excellent tech on that throw, because if not, that would have been a quick round for Book. And now tries to go for that sweep once again, out of range from that Phoenix Smasher. And now no walls means there is some room for Book to breathe, and this is the game that he wants to play. Wake up, another hand sweep, and Book converting a lot of this damage now. Tries to wake him up, but look, Zaba finding a low parry in the process.
No parry in the process, but the thing is, you don't have those walls anymore, and Zaba being dangerously low. How many times have we seen that low kick? 2 times already?
I was gonna say 1-1. We're at a 1-1, but yeah, those
Okay.
low kicks to end the match. It was just a sliver of health. So Book finally able to get the wheels on this Ana train going. So excellent stuff there. You saw how he wasn't really committing and didn't want to go straight into offensive mode because you saw that Zaba was just finding a home for those shredder kicks and those launches, and he's really able to punish accordingly. So Book slowing down the pace and really dictating the pace of this dance. So excellent stuff. Let's see if he can actually put an L in the column of Zaba's record here and be the first one to serve him his first loss.
This is the Book that we were kind of expecting to see when we saw him before every point has been drawn here for the tournament. This is the Book that we wanted to see, that we were also expecting to get that 2-0 or 2 points for this particular tournament. But again, it's just a little too late. And even though we are being shown a clinic as to how to play the Ana, this is only more of a show again. But again, this is a nice little, like you said, banger of an ender as well between this Book and Zaba. And only thing that we are going to be looking here is Zaba going to be able to claw his way back out. We are going to go for our second game 3 in this group stage A. And now coming into the final match, what is our map here? It's Duomo de Sirio.
Yep. I was going to say that maybe Zaba was thinking about the Miguel, but you know what? This Paul has given him so much success today. He has no reason to switch characters. That was a great clinic, as you mentioned, of Book showing how to use the Ana. And now, still in a walled stage, we do have a balcony at the start, and then after that, it's a pretty big stage at the get-go. Let's see how Zaba will be able to adjust as we head into this match.
Zaba going quickly for a low. He just wants to say hello. Gets a nice little punch as well. Oh, he's bringing him to the destructible. Let's see if he's going to be able to bring him downtown. But it seems like Book whips out a couple of hits here and there, and he turns it around. Oh my god, I love how Zaba just keeps using those shoulder tackles out of nowhere, and it keeps catching these people off guard. Look at that hop kick, bringing him up. Last hit, first round to Zaba.
Yes, he's been finding so much success with those shredder kicks. Now they're back 1-2 again, those double axe swing. And Book still wanting to just create some distance to slow down Zaba, but he is denying Book of that privilege.
Ooh. You just feel those hits. Just damage heavy coming out from Zaba here. He is on point with this Paul. And, well, for lack of a better term, he is an on Paul right now. But the blue stuff from Indeed lifts him up, drags him down. And that is going to be Book retaliating up against Zaba.
It's a back and forth battle. Excellent call on Book there. But when Zaba does control the onslaught at the start and Book just has to slow down the pace, but he's in a tough spot because it's the corner. Excellent movement. But look at that. The wherewithal of Zaba is still keeping Book here. He wants to keep his mark there so that he'll be able to get that wall splat, but unable to convert. Now Book has the pieces here to go for that splat. Unfortunately, Zaba finds a launcher, and that could be it. One more round would do it, Asarai.
One more round. The big little breath before the true test. Zaba almost about to show us that he can perfect this Group A against such heavy competitors. And look at that, the turnaround as well. Able to sweep it. Wow, how are we getting these 360-degree angles and Zaba is still able to convert? I have no idea. And he even gets a nice little shoulder tackle there, or sorry, a grapple there. Come out!
Did you see he was able to hit him out of the... Oh my god, denied! Wow, denied there. Zaba is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. I believe he's the leader in this group with 3 points. It was looking like Book was going to make that comeback, but his shredder kicks have been really on point, catching all these players off guard. So Zaba, you beast. Sir, you will be heading to the... on the last day, the top 4. Excellent stuff.
Excellent stuff, and I just gotta say, he tore this Book in half. My goodness. That was just fantastic.
That was a good one. That was good.
From Zaba. Anyways, let's check out the scoreboard for the final tally of Group Stage A. Show it to us real quick.
Thought my face
We gotta
lagged
see.
there for a moment. My mouth was open. Oh my goodness! But you know what?
That's how
It was
intense the
jaw-dropping
match is.
experience. Exactly.
Exactly. So Group A, leading the pack, Zaba with 3 points. Not too far behind is Adrian with 2, following Dojin and Book. So this just wraps up the entire Group A stage. We did mention that these guys would have to really go all out. And here is the seeding. We have Zaba over there at the top and Adrian at the bottom here. And then we're going to have the seeding of Group B face against the seeding of Group B. So it's a vice versa. So A to B, B to A. So I'm really interested to see how this winner's bracket will play out, especially on the last day, because it is double eliminations, ladies and gentlemen. So more time to adjust, and you don't want to fall to losers right away, but there is a little bit of leeway coming into the top 4.
Yeah, I'm assuming whoever gets this top seed will be going up against Zaba. I mean, coming in from Group B. Now we have our last lucky viewer for the Tekken 7 Invitational here in Top Clans 2020. It is going to be John Victor Mindo. And congratulations to John Victor Mindo again. So I believe our production as well as our tournament organizers will just handle that prize giving away. But that wraps it up nicely with a nice little bow, with us having Zaba as the top seed coming in from Group A. That was fan-freaking-tastic coming out from him. And yeah, we're just gonna, figure out maybe as to what we're gonna be expecting from tomorrow's matches. Honestly, I'm just looking forward to how AK is gonna be performing there, and I hope we still see him, because he's always been, I feel like, not as the most explosive player when he goes into C tournaments as well as international tournaments compared to like Dojin. But
yes, yeah, I mean, AK has been making waves in his own right. He's more calculated, but with this new online setting, he has been changing up his style for it to be a little more on the aggressive side. So let's check out the matches for tomorrow, because I'm really excited, because there are some other hard hitters there as Jules, Shinakuma, Ryozun. So here we go. Ryozun starting things off with AK, and as we mentioned before, Ryozun being one of the newbies in Tekken 7. This I was able to talk to him, and this was actually his first Tekken series ever. He's played this game since 2017, and he's playing it to this top level caliber. So it's excellent stuff. Not to mention Jules being there in the mix, as well as Shin Akuma. Those two are household names in the Tekken 7 competitive scene, and I'm so excited to be witnessing that Tekken 7 action.
yeah. Anyways, before we do, go for our goodbyes here, just want to quick, again, big shout outs to our sponsors as well, because without them, we won't have this tournament here. From EGG Network, AIS Play, Kumu, Lazada, and Laz Live, Likey, Nemo TV, Twitch, TikTok, and of course, our local production by InfoFed, Ancient Galaxy, and of course, for our network support by UU Game Booster. That's it for us. My name is Asarai. With me is Potch Spice. We're going to be transferring it or giving it back to Poppy. So guys, thank you so much, and we'll see you tomorrow for our segment of Tekken 7. It's not done. We still have more, so see you guys then.
Thank you, casters. It truly has been an exciting day today. Tomorrow's game will only be more intense. Well, at the end, we would like to thank again the support from all our partners: EGG Network, AIS Play, Kumu, Lazada and Lazalive, Likey, Nemo TV, Twitch, TikTok. For local support by InfoFeed and Ancient Galaxy. Official telco partner, Cell Card Play Game. And for network support by UU Game Booster. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to follow our official Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch TV channels for all Top Clan 2020's news and surprises. Thank you all for watching today. Tomorrow, we'll be back with Tekken 7 Group B stage. Don't forget to tune in. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.